Family Solutions, Go Family Health, Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street, Tenori's on Louisville, Martinez Chiropractic, James Machine Works, Mama DeLuca's Pizza on Lammy Lane, Origin Bank, David's Mobile Detail and Wash, Nuke's Eatery, 3B Equipment Rental, Neela Title Company, The Levy Grill, Liz McQueen, and Dr. Jeff Antelone, periodontist. Now, let's head out to the Family Solutions broadcast booth for the pregame show with Stuart Shelby, Robert Lane, and Jason Ewing.
And welcome in to this Neville Tiger Network production of this Friday night's game between the Neville Tigers and the West Monroe Rebels. Good evening, everybody. Stuart Shelby high atop Bill Ruple Stadium in the Family Solutions broadcast booth. We welcome you into pregame as the stands are starting to fill, as it does every time these two teams get together. It's the crosstown rivalry of all rivalries, as the Tigers and the Rebels are set to tangle here at 7 o'clock. But we have a lot in store for you in today's halftime. Where are we? It's pregame. In pregame show, and we're going to start off with our friend Neil Shaw with his Neville Legends segment. But before we go to that, really want to express our sincere condolences to Neil and his family as he lost his mother this week, Miss Bessie Lee Shaw, and definitely our thoughts and prayers are with the Shaw family as they go through this difficult time. So just as you hear the Neville Band enter the stadium, we're going to go to Neil and his Neville Legends segment. Enjoy.
It's time for another installment of Neville Legends, where I mine deep into the vault of the black and gold to find those nuggets of Neville history. In the mid-1990s, Neville was good, very good. In fact, capturing a state title in 1995. The head coach was Joe Coates. Let's get his recollection about that year. 1995, the Neville Tigers were 5A state champions. I got the head coach of that team here with me, Joe Coates. What about that 95 year? What's your first comment, Joe?
I believe that's the best team that I was affiliated with overall. We were probably better defensively in 82, but overall I believe that's the best team I was associated with.
Well, Joe, I can't believe I'm going to do this, but I'm going to ask you about the tangle we got to at Evangel over there that night. Down 18-0, and what happened?
That was quite a deal. We it was packed. You couldn't get off the field, you couldn't get on the field. It was quite a game. I was surprised that we pulled it out.
1995 was the third year for Joe Coates as head coach, but the first year for a young assistant named Mickey McCarty.
I was a freshman coach here with Coach Alan Wise and myself, had the freshman team, and really got to watch and ride along with the varsity football team and their staff, Coach Coates, and the great job they did that year. A tremendous year. Excellent football team. Had some just jam-up great games. Neil, you mentioned the West Monroe game here that year. It was a great football game here at Neville High School. I'll certainly never forget the Catholic game in Baton Rouge. The St. Aul game that year, the semifinal game, which was legendary here at Bill Ruple. I was actually on the road scouting that week down at Harnville.
Also that season, Neville played Ouachita as a home game for Ouachita at NLU. The rout of Harnville in 1995 to capture the title is certainly a game that all Neville fans will never forget. But it was the come-from-behind win at Neville over West Monroe that Joe Coates, in a post-game interview, gave us the quote of the day.
Let's go. Pete, you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. Coach, just your reaction, a big game tonight after falling behind.
You know, it's a big game, but, you know, we feel like we're probably going to play them again. They got a great team, and we got behind early. We're a little rusty coming off that open date, but we needed to rest. They got a good football team. Great game, great, hard, clean football. You know, this is what high school football is about. I'm proud of our team and theirs.
Talk about the resiliency after falling behind. You guys never gave up.
Oh, man, this is Neville. What you mean?
Thanks, man.
So it's an honor for me to salute the 1995 state champion Neville Tigers and head coach Joe Coates as Neville Legends.
Man, a great segment there from Neil, head coach Coates, Coach McCarty, a couple of former Tigers, as well as some state championship winning head coaches for Neville. So, hope you enjoyed that segment. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break. We are in pregame here at Bill Ruple Stadium. We will be right back after this 2-minute break. Stay tuned right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunday 98.3.
Baton Rouge, Shreveport, New Orleans.
Attorneys from all over our state are flocking to our area to handle your injury case. I'm Chad Carter.
And I'm Kevin Alexander. We didn't come in from out of town to take your case.
If you've been injured, come see us at Parker Alexander. We live and work right here in Northeast Louisiana.
Remember, we don't get paid unless you get paid. So we're here to handle your case personally.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
Come by Melvin's Restaurant before and after the game for the best burgers and ribeyes in town. Melvin's Restaurant are proud supporters of the Neville Tigers and are home to Tiger Talk with Jeff Tannehill every Wednesday night. Come by Melvin's Restaurant, located on 1128 Oliver Road in Monroe, or call them at 318-325-2055. That's Melvin's Restaurant in Monroe.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, welcome back, everybody, as we are still in pregame here at Bill Ruple Stadium. Stuart Shelby about to bring you tonight's kickoff coming up at 7 o'clock between the Rebels and the Tigers. But keeping with our pregame traditions here on the Neville Tiger Network, we have this week's predictions from your weekly guest picker, Mr. Pick'em Grissom. That's Neville coach Vince Burks. Vince, take it away.
Good evening, folks. Once again, it's Mr. Pick'em coming to you with Week 5's Picks of the Weeks. We find ourselves right back here at Neville High School, where they'll face the West Monroe Rebels in my game of the week. That's it. You see it. 1995 state champions. That's the last time the Neville Tigers defeated the West Monroe Rebels, and this week they'll play again right here at Neville High School at Bill Ruple Stadium. The Tigers coming in at 3-1. West Monroe comes in at 2-1. Both teams very, very high in the power rating, sitting at number 2. As Neville lost his first game last week against St. Thomas More, a lot of the doubters came to see if Neville was for real. But don't be confused by the loss to St. Thomas More. The Neville Tigers are for real. West Monroe fits into that same bill with only one loss against a national powerhouse, Catholic Bears, 2 weeks ago. Both teams mirror each other. The Tigers have a strong running game as well as the Rebels. Both teams have strong defenses, and it's going to be a shootout on Friday night. When it's all said and done, I think all good things come to an end. And for the West Monroe Rebels, the good thing is the streak. They've won every game since 1995 with a hiatus in between, a 10-year hiatus in between where they didn't play. But on Friday night, the Tigers will erase that score. And in triple overtime, the Neville Tigers win on an A.J. Allen run to take the lead 27-24 and improve to 4-1. Once again, it's Mr. Pickham back here again at Neville High School on this edition of Hometown Heroes. We have none other than Leonard Caesar, and Leonard Caesar currently serves as the running backs coach here at Neville High School. Coach Caesar, could you tell the people what year you graduated at Neville?
I graduated in 2006.
2006 graduate of Neville High School. Could you tell the people about your playing career, what position you played, in case they don't know?
Well, I started out playing running back my freshman year, and I had the opportunity to play on the varsity level, which they wanted me to move to corner. In my senior year, once Tony White left, I was able to go back to running back.
I was here again at those times when he was there. I was kind of helping out, and I do remember one game in particular, and everyone's going to remember it, against Washita. Could you kind of tell the people, the viewers there, about that game?
It was a special night for us. Washita was 7-0 at that time. We played them and ended up having a good game. We beat them 50-18, and I was blessed to have 5 touchdowns in that game. It was pretty special.
And how many yards do you remember?
250 plus.
All right. And now, in case you guys don't not familiar, that sounds kind of like some numbers that another running back is putting up right now. What's it like coaching A.J. Allen?
It's fun, man. It's fun. I knew it was going to be an awesome year with the time we had together last year. I know he was sharing time with Timothy Bird, who's playing at Hutchinson now. But I knew when he was the sole back of the team, he was going to produce the numbers that he's producing right now.
Is there anything about A.J. that you see in yourself, or anything you saw in yourself that you see in A.J.?
Just the big play capability. You know, anytime he touches the ball, you think he can score. And his speed, his shiftiness, you know. But I'm gonna be honest with you, he's a way better running back than I was. Pass blocking, his hands, he's just the total package. So it's fun to coach him, man.
How long have you been coaching here at Neville now?
It's my 6th year.
6th year at Neville High School.
Yeah.
In comparison to playing and coaching, which side is better?
I'm gonna be honest, man. People be asking me, do you miss the game? Like, and I don't. The cerebral part of coaching is what I enjoy.
Yeah, the chess game.
The chess game, man. And it makes it interesting because, the chess part of it is what I love the most.
Now, as a coach, is there anybody whose style you emulated, or a coach that you may have played for whose style you emulate as a coach?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Hud Jackson was my running back coach at Central Arkansas, and as much as he was X's and O's, he was also about building relationships with the players. He had us over the house, the meetings. Even though we were talking X's and O's, it was in a laid-back setting. So I kind of mimicked the way I coach through him, from him.
All right, this is a big week. Of course, it's West Monroe week, and West Monroe week is always big. Without giving any predictions, do you think that you guys will be able to utilize that running game like we've done so far this year?
I think so. We have a good O-line, and it's a team that we've seen. I feel like we're confident when it comes to our O-line versus their D-line, and all we have to do is do what we know we can do, run, and hopefully produce some play actions off the runs that we are successful with.
All right, well, guys, once again, it's been Coach Leonard Caesar, class of 06, Central Arkansas graduate as well, currently serving now as our Tigers running backs coach. He's doing a great job. If you want to find him, you can find him here at Neville High School. Thanks, Coach.
No problem. Appreciate it, man.
Once again, guys, it's been Mr. Pickham. Hope you enjoy the picks. We're out.
All right, hope everyone enjoyed that segment. Coach Burks likes the Tigers. We'll talk a little bit more about that when we come back after this 2-minute break. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We're in pregame here, waiting on the kickoff between the Rebels and the Tigers. Stay tuned.
Let Tenori's Own Louisville help you with your special gift needs, offering a wide variety of products to make any Tiger happy. Go visit Tenori's, located at 801 Louisville Avenue, or give them a call at 318-325-4100. That's Tenori's on Louisville.
I'm Matt Dickerson, and I'm a satisfied 3B equipment rental customer. So I called Matt because we were trying to get our plots together for dove season. He brought this equipment out to us, dropped it off, unloaded it for us, and really made the whole process very easy. I know Matt does real well in the service department, and through some other rental experiences we've had with him, the tractor that he dropped off for us was in brand new condition. Everything was in good shape. It's good to know that you can count on equipment when he drops it off. I'd highly recommend Matt Bridges and 3B Outdoors for all your equipment rental needs.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizza, 9, 12, or 14 inch. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta bowls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
You told me one click.
You told me one call.
You told me you'll get it done,
I called.
but never got you.
Instead, I was handed off to someone else.
In fact, I never even met you.
Are you even for real?
Don't be misled. If you've been injured, you deserve to meet with the actual attorney you saw on TV.
At Parker Alexander, you'll meet with me.
Or me.
We'll fight to get the money you deserve.
Remember, there's never a fee unless we get money for you. And that's for real.
All right, everybody, welcome back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Now joining me in the booth is our color analyst, Robert Lane. And, Robert, you look across the way, you've got a sea of red and blue.
Yep.
This is, you can tell what type of game this is. Anytime these two teams tangle, you got a packed house. The home side's filling up as well. And, you know, the Tigers coming off a tight loss against St. Thomas More last week, looking to rebound. But who's in the way? West Monroe, a team that's had your number the last 10 times these two teams have faced each other.
Right. Big history here, obviously, between the two teams, and been a rival for the Neville Tigers for a long time, you know, across the river. And it's been a great rivalry and again, a lot of history. And like you said, they've brought it to us the last 10 times we've played, but I believe Neville leads the series. It goes back to maybe the 1950s.
Somewhere back in there. I mean, if you go through there, you know, outside of recent history, Neville leads the series between these two teams, 39 wins to 14 losses and 2 ties. Up until this streak started, only 4 times did the Rebels beat the Tigers. But Don Show's coming in I believe, 89, and he built a winning program out of that. And now they've continued that tradition with Jerry Arledge, his longtime defensive coordinator, has now taken over the reins at West Monroe, and it's just pretty much the same.
Yeah,
they're big, they're plentiful. There's a lot of them over there. I mean, there's a big school type deal, and this is a big game type atmosphere.
Yeah, it's great. It's an honor to get to play a school like this.
That's
I mean,
right.
you're talking about the last 2 weeks playing St. Thomas More and now West Monroe, 2 of the top programs in the state, along with Ruston and Ouachita earlier in the season, and then Gina, who I think is going to do a lot of big things in 3A this year. So to get to play somebody like the Rebels in a non-district game, it only sets you up for the playoffs. You know, I think they've got like 2,500 students, so this will be a big challenge for the Tigers this year again. But again, it's getting us ready to play in the playoffs.
Yeah, you talk about that. I mean, and the Tigers front load this schedule for a reason.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll be completely honest. Nothing against anybody else in the district, but the district just doesn't have the type of competition that the Tigers play in weeks 1 through 5. So this will go a long way to testing the Tigers' mettle. I mean, we look back at the stats, I mean, this has been the A.J. Allen show for the first 5 weeks. He's got 1,000 yards, a total offense, about 900 on the ground, 11 touchdowns on the ground with that one reception to beat Ruston. That's his one touchdown reception. He has 3 catches for 88 yards. So when you look at that, can the Tigers run the football or come up with some wrinkles to back the Rebels off of the line of scrimmage? Defensive, they've always been a defensive-minded team. They've been trying to get everything going. They try to bring more people than you have to block.
That's correct.
And we were talking earlier in the pregame that they're susceptible to teams that kind of get out of their comfort zone, that throw the ball a lot, run fast. Teams like the Tigers faced last week in St. Thomas More. The Rebels' only loss this year came to nationally ranked Catholic out of Baton Rouge, who Catholic High is one heck of a football team themselves. So people were saying this might be a down year for the Rebels. I don't think so.
No, I've watched them on tape, and I think what they're saying is they don't have maybe a huge D1 recruit or two like they normally do on the defensive side of the ball.
They've got one in Brock Harvey right there who is probably in the class of 22, comes in around number 23 in the state.
Yeah,
but, I mean,
and he's a great player.
That's right.
But we're talking about Brady James.
That's right.
People like that they've had in the past. And so defensively, though, they play great as a unit, and they get to the ball. They're very, very well coached. And I would expect West Monroe to sell out against the run tonight, have 8 to 9 guys in the box, press our wide receivers with the cornerbacks, and force us to try to take some shots. And Neville's offense is going to have to hit some balls deep against this West Monroe defense early to try to loosen them up so we can get some things done in the run game and get A.J. in space. So Neville's going to have to be creative to try to get the ball to A.J. In space early, and hopefully we can sustain some drives and take some time off the clock and put points on the board. If we can get up 2 touchdowns on an offense like West Monroe, West Monroe doesn't score fast like St. Thomas More can. They're gonna sustain drives and take time off the clock. So we got to try to get up a couple of scores and give us some cushion, and then go play defense.
You got that right, Robert. And you talk about generally it's the front end of the Rebel defense that gives you the most problems. But this year, they've got one of the best secondaries, I believe, West Monroe's had in many, many years. And the likes of Richard Manning, Howard Sanders, and DeBrule back there. You've got a couple of recruits in that back end for the Rebels, too. So they're a pretty complete defense. I think the Tigers might be looking to attack the linebackers.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
I mean, and one of those linebackers, last name is Banks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you remember his
That's right.
dad
and
here.
And
as the Tigers come out of the smoke in the south end zone, break through the banner right there. But, go ahead, talking about.
Well, in West Monroe, we faced them in the Jamboree, and I believe it was a 7-6 victory for West Monroe.
8 to
6, yeah. In the pouring down rain. But West Monroe always gets better as the season goes. If you want to play West Monroe, you want to play them early and try to get them in the first or second game. That's what I watched on tape. They have gotten better as a defensive unit. They've gotten better as an offensive unit. So it's going to be a huge test here for the Tigers. And this is playoff atmosphere. This is why you play this game. You want to be playing against the best. And we've done that with basically our whole schedule this year.
Yes, most definitely. We've had the top teams from in 5A, 4A, and 3A.
Yeah.
So far here at Bill Ruple Stadium. So as you see, the Tigers have made it onto the field. They're going to have pretty much have the captains here in just a minute, but that's, I believe, we're going to have a little presentation here at Bill Ruple Stadium. So we're going to take a quick 1 minute break, When we come back, we will complete pregame and have kickoff for you right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Welcome back, Tiger fans, into our pregame show here on the Neville Tiger Network. We are in the Family Solutions broadcast booth, as we are every Friday night here in the fall. And you saw the Tigers getting ready for the coin toss, and there's having a little presentation here as they're still really recognizing Childhood Cancer Month here, and that's a big thing for anybody. No,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
If I would say we're all for the eradication of childhood cancer. So, well, while we're in this presentation, let's jump into Robert's keys of the game.
Yep. Tonight, offensively, we've got to sustain drives. We need some long drives with points at the end of them, whether it's a field goal or touchdown. And we're going to have to hit some deep shots early, to stretch this Western Road defense and try to loosen them up a little bit so we can, get back to our bread and butter, which is the run game with A.J. Allen.
Yeah, I thought you wrote down, you misspelled that, hit some deep shots, Earlt. But now our quick hands from Will Anders made it back early.
I didn't type that in on the computer.
All right, let's switch over to the defensive side.
Defensively, we've got to play assignment football. We're going to face the triple option tonight, which is they can hand the dive, the quarterback can run it or pitch it. So we're going to have to be up by the line of scrimmage and play assignment football. Can't give up a big play on that, and then we've got to be physical up front. I think tonight would be a good night to maybe slip Will Campbell and Big Hurd there on the defensive line with Anichi. Try to bring some beef in there and especially on third and shorts to try to create a stop. And like I said, if we can get up a couple of touchdowns and create a stop and then sustain some drives and take time off the clock, you look up and you're winning by 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. That's the goal tonight.
Definitely is the goal. We've got a moment of silence going on here at the moment here at Bill Ruple Stadium, and then we will get to the Tiger Band when they play the national anthem. So when you hear silence, that's what we're doing. You heard it there. Great rendition of the national anthem by the Neville Tiger Band as we get ready for the coin toss. Captains for the Tigers are number 16, Brett Batterford, and number 2, Marion Elam. For West Monroe, you've got number 96, Richard Killian, number 13, Jack Moody, and number 4, Jadace Richard. Moody, the youngest son of former Neville coach Darren Moody.
Yep.
Right there. Was a standout player for the Rebels.
That's right. That's right.
So as we get there, let's toss it down to Jason for the coin toss.
Heads is Eddie Robinson. Tails is the team's up call. Heads is the call. I'll show you in my hand. It's tails. Neville, you've won the coin toss. You want to defer, right? Sir. Okay. Put your back on this side. Put your back on this side. You're over here.
All right, you saw it right there.
Neville wins.
Neville wins the toss, and they're going to defer to the second half. So Tigers will be on defense to start things off, and we're getting ready for kickoff. It's 7:01 here at Neville High School, and West Monroe and Neville about to get underway.
You know, Stuart, we talked to Coach Tannehill before the game, and I think Neville's defense, he said they were averaging 78 plays a game in their first 4 games. Right now, Neville's got to get out on defense and get a stop. We got to get off the field. We got to find a way to get off the field. You know, defensive coaches complain that offenses score too fast, but defenses have to do something to make a big play to get off the field. As A.J. Allen made a 99-yard run, that's a big play for the offense. The defensive guys have got to do the same thing. So, you know, we can't be on the field for these 12 and 15-play drives as a defensive unit and expect to have success in this football game. So I'm glad to see that Neville's defense is going to start out, and we'll see what they can do against this West Monroe Rebel offense.
As we await a couple of minutes past 7 here on for kickoff, but I mean it's customary. It seems like the last couple of games we've had a rain delay, and then Walker Howard and crew. It seems like we were here forever.
Right.
But this game's probably going to go a little bit faster, I just jinxed myself. But it might be going a little bit faster here as Briarda Nabnett tees it up from the South 40, and we're about to be underway.
Yeah, this is going to be more of a run-heavy game, I believe, which will make the clock run a lot faster than last week.
Both the Tiger fans and the Rebel fans on their feet as this one is underway here at Bill Ruple Stadium. Ball's going to come down around the 9-yard line. That's Sanders who has it for the Rebels. He's going to be wrapped up around the 25-yard line. Rudy Dozier. And I believe that's Breland Robinson on the stop for the Tigers. And the Rebels will take over first down and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
Good job there by the Neville kickoff team, getting down there and making a tackle for a short return. We've been good at that all year. We hadn't allowed any big plays, knock on wood, in the kicking game. So let's try to keep that up.
Now there's Rayshawn Pleasant in the backfield. Talk was that he may be a little nicked up, but he is starting tonight at tailback. Snap back, quarterback looking to go deep. Looks for Edmondson, number 11, around the 40-yard line, and couldn't come up with him. That was almost the same play that they tried to do in the Jamboree, but it was covered up well in the back end.
Yeah, Tigers did a good job. West Monroe just started out in a bunch formation to the field and ran the flood route. You know, ran somebody in the flat, ran the corner route, and quarterback just overthrew him there. And Neville had good they defended the play very well and got pressure on the quarterback also.
Quarterback Micah Bell under center. He's going to hand it off to the first man through. That's the big fullback. Not much doing on second down. Maybe gains 1. That was 14 Noah Norman on the carry for the Rebels, and it's going to bring up third down and 9 for West Monroe.
Stuart, this is what you want to create as a defense for West Monroe. Third and longs is not their specialty.
This time Bell in the shotgun. He looks to throw. He's going to swing it out. He's got Pleasant. Had it going to be pushed out of bounds at around the 31-yard line. Looked like he might have stumbled a little bit in the backfield, but a nice stop by the Tiger defense. And the Rebels are going to be forced to punt this football away on their opening drive.
Great job by the Neville defense. That's exactly how you want to start this game, with a 3 and out. You get off the field, go over here, get them coached up, get them lined up again, coached up on their assignments. And Neville offense has got to come out here and put points on the board to start this first quarter.
I believe that's Grant Edmondson, the wide receiver, set to punt it away for the Rebels. Menzina standing around the Neville 40-yard line waiting to receive this punt. Snaps back. Punt is away. It's going to be a nice spiral. It's going to get over Menzina's head, and he's going to let it go. It's going to bounce around the 15-yard line, and that'll be down there. And the Tigers will take their first possession of the game with 11:01 to go here in the first quarter.
Great job by the punter right there of flipping the field. That was an incredible punt. I don't know that the ball could have been thrown any better with a spiral. He hit that ball good, and it really flips the field. I believe Neville's going to start on their own 15-yard line. So the kicking game can be big.
It is. Field position, especially with these two types of teams,
that's correct.
Can come in. Now, we saw something last week, an 81-yard and a 99-yard touchdown run.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll see that again, maybe ever.
No.
But Batterford's back there, and he's going to hand the ball off. No, he's not. He's going to be brought down by number 34. The ball comes out, and the Rebels are going to score quickly. Jack DeBrule picks up the fumble. They're not going to say he's down, and now Batterford got twisted around, and he's down on the turf around the 7-yard line. See this replay right here as Batterford, I thought he was going to give it to AJ, and he kind of read that wrong, got twisted up. Ball does come out before he's down, and there's DeBrule to pick it up. So the Rebels with a big play, but more importantly, as a hush falls over the crowd, the Tigers quarterback down around the 7-yard line. So he's going to get up. It looks like he's going to come off under his own power. He's gingerly on that right leg. He's definitely hobbling off. So,
yeah, I don't know if it's his ankle or his knee. It looked like he was trying to, move his foot. Maybe it's just a sprained ankle, hopefully, and he can get going.
The Rebels are going to set up for the extra point here. I believe that's Johnson, number 20. Let's call it Johnson on the swinging gate. They move in. The holder is going to be Hayden Federico. The kick is up. And it's good. So with 10:52 to go in the first, the Rebels strike first with the fumble recovery for a touchdown. It's 7-0 West Monroe. We'll be right back after this 1-minute break right here on the Neville Tiger Network.
Come by Melvin's Restaurant before and after the game for the best burgers and ribeyes in town. Melvin's Restaurant are proud supporters of the Neville Tigers and are home to Tiger Talk with Jeff Tannehill every Wednesday night. Come by Melvin's Restaurant, located on 1128 Oliver Road in Monroe, or call them at 318-325-2055. That's Melvin's Restaurant in Monroe.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
All right, Tiger fans, welcome back as the Rebels, after the 7-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown by DeBrule, taking the lead, an early lead here. C.J. Johnson, that's who I'm going to say, C.J. Williams, rather. That's who I'm going to say is going to kick this one away. Going to be high and going to get out of bounds. Good job by Menzina. He was around there waiting to see where the bounce was going to go. This bounces out of bounds. The Tigers are going to take over on the 35 and thrust into the roll due to an injury to Batterford, and we're going to get down with our sideline reporter Jason Ewing to check in on that here in a minute. But is the junior Brooks Anzalone.
Yep.
Who we will see, and I've watched him a lot in JV ball, but this is the case. It's one of those deals where you come out West Monroe and
nothing like cutting your teeth against the Rebel defense, you know.
Exactly. But Brooks is going to go out there with the ones and try to keep things going and execute this game plan. So let's see what number 13 has to offer. He's calling for the ball here. He's going to put Menzina in motion. He turns, hands it to A.J. Allen. A.J. makes a move. He's going to be stood up around the 40-yard line, driven back, but a nice gain on first down, 5 yards. The Rebel fans kind of got on their feet. It looked like they driven back.
That's a good first down run right there.
Forward progress got him to 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 upcoming for the Tigers. And I believe we might see the A.J. Allen show. We're going to have to revert back to the old run blocking days. They're going to put Osborne in motion across the formation. Anzalone has it. He's going to roll to his left. They're going to let him throw it. He's got it outside, and it's caught. No, they say he's out of bounds. Looking for Aaron Jackson on the near sideline, right around the first down marker, but they're going to say he's out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, good throw right there. He put it where only his guy could catch it. West Monroe did a pretty good job of defending the play.
Yeah.
Good throw there by Anzalone, and just, bang, bang play over there on the sideline. I guess the receiver didn't get his foot in bounds.
So the Tigers face 3rd down and 5 from their own 40-yard line. About 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Anzalone hands it to Allen. He's going to be stopped for a loss, a couple. See, that was big number 96, one of the captains, Richard Killian, that busted through the right side, and the Tigers are going to have to punt this football away.
Yeah, big play right there by the defensive lineman. He just won his one-on-one against the Neville guard there and broke through, got good penetration there on 3rd down and made a good play.
Well, Pettis is set to punt it away, and while he does that, let's see if we can't find Jason Ewing somewhere around the sideline. See if he can give us an update on Brett Batterford.
Yeah, it's an ankle injury, and they're working on him now, but his return is definitely questionable.
All right, snaps back. Pettis gets it away. A nice punt. Be taken in around the 26-yard line, and that's going to be it. Nice coverage by the Tigers. Nick Gibson was one of our players of the week last week on the stop. They're going to mark him down at around the, let's say, the 23-yard line, and that's where the Rebels will take over 1st and 10. And we talked earlier about the defense having to step up here for the Tigers. They did there on the first drive. Going to have to do it for the rest of the night.
Well, and they've got to bail out the offense here. Nobody says that the defense can't score points. So we can get a turnover and put it in right here.
Here's a snap. It's a pitch underneath to a little wide receiver, kind of a little. That's a forward pass from Hakeem Buckley.
Just ran the shovel pass there to the wingman, and it is considered a forward pass. Sometimes the ball will hit the ground and
you fall on it.
You fall on it, think it's a fumble, but it is a forward pass.
Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd down and 5 for the Rebels. This time, Micah Bell back under center. Wanted to hand it off to his fullback, and he's fighting for yardage as they spun him around. Thought he had him stood up there at the line of scrimmage, and Micah Bell fights. I believe he's going to have a first down right around the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Neville did a good job of defending it. It was just a good hard run there by the quarterback to move the chains.
Well, a first down for the Rebels. They lead the Tigers 7-0 with 8.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. This time Bell in the shotgun. Pleasant to his left. Going to fake the handoff, and he's going to be wrapped up. Anichi Sledge was in there around. Also, Kendall January on the stop for the Tigers. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. It looks like he wanted to hand that ball off.
Well, it looked like to me they were trying to run the quarterback draw. They were going to fake the screen out here to the running back, and the 2 guards released up the field, and he was going to try to move the linebackers with the fake and be able to get the quarterback draw, and Neville sniffed it out and did a good job of stopping him there behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, Bell in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. He's going to roll to his right, looking to throw. He's got the out on the near sideline, and it is caught. That's Federico down around the Neville 49-yard line, and they're going to cross the 50 and move the chains. Nice throw there from Micah Bell to Federico.
Yeah, just ran the wheel route, and he got open. We weren't able to catch up to him coming up the sideline. Kind of lost him in the crowd. And it's weird seeing West Monroe in the shotgun. It's not something that they normally do. I did see them on tape. They will get in the shotgun and try to throw it some. So a good execution there by the Rebels.
Now Bell's back under center. In the I formation. They're going to run the option out there. Nice cutback by Pleasant. There's a flag comes in late. Not a big gain, maybe of about 1 right there, but let's see what the flag is. Where that came from, it looks like that might be a hold against the Rebels.
Yeah.
Pleasant on the carry right now with a gain of 1. It is a hold against the Rebels. So they'll say they're going to mark it off from the spot of the foul, which was on the Rebel side of the 50. They're going to back this up to about the 37-yard line.
Stewart, the pitch was not clean right there.
Yeah.
The running back, and I did see him on tape, drop the pitch a couple of times. That is something that can happen, and Neville's got to be aware of that, and that's a play where the defense can scoop and score, and that was close right there.
Yeah, 1st and 24 upcoming, I believe, for the Rebels after that, and that ball's placed back on their own 37-yard line. Now Bell back in the shotgun. He's going to shift out to have an empty backfield. Look for Pleasant in the corner, and they've got him. Pleasant was open, but they sent the blitz, and Bell couldn't get rid of it.
That's a West Monroe special blitz right there. Bring more than you can block, but leave somebody uncovered, and you got to hope that you can get to the quarterback, and that's what Neville did.
Here's on the Parker Alexander replay. I believe it's Zay Straughter who comes in and gets him, and it is just released there. When I looked down, I was watching Pleasant, who was all alone.
Yeah, he was wide open
in the seam there, but there was nothing. They gambled and they won.
In college, that's when you change the protection and hit him wide open right there.
Loss of 10 on the play. Ball's on the 27-yard line of West Monroe. 2nd down and 34. They're going to hand this one off to the fullback. That's 14, Noah Norman. He's going to get a couple out to maybe the 29-yard line, and that's going to be about it. It'll be 3rd down and 32.
And this is where somebody's got to step up. Last week we had St. Thomas More 4th and 13. You got to get off the field. Somebody on Neville's defense has got to come up with a big play right here and get off the field and come over here and get some water and get hydrated.
And we're in October, so we have the under 6, but
speaking of hydration.
Well, it is October. I thought they kicked it, but it looks like we're going to have a hydration break. Yeah. So a break on the field. 5:58 to go in the first quarter. West Monroe leads Neville 7-0. What's a 1-minute break? We'll be right back.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's healthcare needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions.
All right, had to cut that break a little bit short. We're back here for 3rd and long, and they're going to pooch punt it on third down. Not a good punt as they just. It's going to go out of bounds at around the Neville 44.
Did they kick it on third down?
They kicked it on third down. I don't know if they were confused at what the down was.
Yeah.
But it was clearly third down. But the Tigers with good field position here. That's weird.
Yeah, I'm speechless. I don't know. I've never seen you kick a field goal on third down for reasons, but you don't punt it.
Okay, well,
we'll take it.
We'll take it. The Tigers take over 1st and 10 with 5:54 on the clock in the first quarter. Ball's on the West Monroe 44-yard line. Brooks Anzalone's going to turn, hand it to number 3. He's out to the 40, gain of 4 on first down. And it's going to be some tough yardage there for number 3, but he's going to have to be getting fed. And here's one of the wrinkles you'll see as they bring in a big guy at tight end, the double tight type formation. That's big number 96, who I don't have on my roster. So we'll see if Jason Ewing can find out who 96 is.
Sneaking him in there.
Yeah. Double tight formation for the Tigers. Men split wide to either side. They're going to bring Aaron Jackson across the formation. Going to hand this off to A.J. Allen. He's got room across the 35. It's going to be down around the 32-yard line. That's going to be a sonic drive-in on North 18th first down as the Tigers move the change. Nice job of bringing Jackson across the formation to isolate things for A.J.
Yep. Good job. Good run by A.J. right there. I'm good with getting 4 yards on first down and 6 yards, 7 yards on second down. That's what the Neville offense is going to have to do. It's good to see that we're getting a push up front against this good West Monroe defense.
96 is Derek Harris.
Derek Harris. Okay, they changed his number. They changed his number so he could play tight end. All right, 96 is Derek Harris. This time a pitch to A.J. He makes a cut, makes another cut. He's free around the 30. Cuts. He's still juking around the 25, but he making a little something out of nothing as he kind of reverses field.
We got a flag on the far side. Probably going to be
a hold
or illegal formation.
Just a nice run. As it stands, a gain of about 7 on first down, but we will see. They're discussing it. I'm going to look to the official. This looks going to be a legal shift against the Tigers. That'll bring that back 5 yards. So a nice run by A.J. is going to be negated.
It looked like our slot receiver moved when we put the guy in motion, and he didn't come set for 1 second before the ball was snapped. So it's an illegal shift.
And you've got a different, even though Anzalone works in with a few reps with the ones here, it's a different voice. It's a different cadence, everything. So they got to get used to that. Anzalone now back, ready to get things going. Ball's back at the West Monroe 36-yard line now. First down and 15. Anzalone rolls out to his right, looking to pass. He's got a man deep. It's a jump ball, and it's going to be picked off as there was a fight for it, and Gibson lost it. That's number 5, Javari Sanders, with the pick for the Rebels, and that one just thrown a little bit behind his receiver right there.
Yeah, it was just thrown a little late and a little underthrown. You got to get that ball out there and let your receiver run under it. And it became a jump ball, and the West Monroe guy won. We've got to fight for that ball and try to come down with it. Neville receiver had a chance for it.
Yeah, looking for Gibson down there around the 10-yard line. They're going to say Sanders went out of bounds at around the 18-yard line of West Monroe. So Tigers had good field position, but another turnover stops this drive. Micah Bell now in the shotgun. Pleasant to his right. They're going to hand it to Pleasant on the counter. He's going to have nice yardage of around 6 yards on the play out to the 26-yard line. Let's call it 7, and it'll be second down and 3 for the Rebels.
Yeah, just the weak side run play out of the shotgun. It's not something that you're used to seeing out of the Rebels, but good success there on first down as they go back into the I formation.
Yep. Bell now under center. 2 receivers split to the near side. They're going to hand this. Nope, ball's on the ground. Tiger falls on it. I think that's not Anichi who's got it. They were trying to hand it off.
95-45.
They were trying to hand it off to the fullback Norman, and it didn't happen. D'Angelo Woods falls on it here on the Parker Alexander replay. It looks like actually Bell pulled it out, was going for the option, and he fumbled the snap, and Woods was there to pick it up. So the Tigers get a break here as they take over from the Rebel 24-yard line with 3:36 to go here in the first quarter, and they trail 7-0.
Only thing that could have been better is if we scoop and score that ball right there.
Yeah,
and
it looked like Woods was trying to get it.
It was
just
close.
Couldn't get it off.
Close.
Couldn't get it off the ground.
Great job creating a turnover, and it was just a bad mesh point between the quarterback and running back. And we get the ball here to try to put points on the board.
Anzalone hands it to A.J. Not much doing. He might have lost a yard, and they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage as the Rebels are just going to be able to pin their ears back here.
Yep.
And now A.J.'s helmet comes off, so he's going to have to come out for a play. And in comes Derek Gibson.
It looked like Anzalone was trying to pull it there on the zone read, and again, that's not something that they've worked on much in practice. I'm sure it's not. You don't get many reps with the one running back. When you're the backup quarterback.
All right, Anzalone. Here we were second, maybe 10.5. Gibson directly behind him. Two receivers to the near side. Going to hand this one to Nick Gibson. Actually. Derek Gibson. There's a lot of Gibsons.
I know there is.
This is Derek. And a nice run there on second down as he's going to be out to the 20-yard line. Let's set up third down and a long 5 for the Tigers. And really here, if you get a few yards, I don't know if you're there, but do you let Eden Abnett maybe try a field goal to get some points on the board?
But the way your defense is playing, I think you just get points.
Yeah.
Make it 7-3 and keep playing defense.
Anzalone puts Menzina in motion. Turn, and he's going to keep it himself. He's around the 20, out to the 15. He's got room around the 5. He's down there, and a first down for the Tigers. That first down brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. And a nice job. They were keying on 3, and Anzalone pulls it with a big run down to the 5.
Hey, it's so good to see him have success. He's waited his time, on the sideline, and he's worked. He's gotten better, and it's good to see him have that kind of success against West Monroe in a game like this.
Actually, the 4-yard line is where they spot the football. It's first and goal from the 4. Anzalone barks his signals. He's going to hand it to A.J. Allen. He's bottled up. They blew this one dead beforehand.
Menzina's having trouble in the slot out there getting set, and I'm not sure what's going on, but he jumped off. It's like he thinks he's coming in motion. I don't know what's going on, but you can't have that penalty against a defense like this.
Yeah, you got it on the 4 there.
Yeah.
It's going to back them up 5 to the 9, and it'll be first and goal from the 9.
I don't know if Anzalone's supposed to be sending him in motion or if there's some type of confusion going on. That's what happened on the illegal shift earlier with Menzina.
All right, this time Allen on the right side of Anzalone. Jackson to the near side. That's Menzina to the far side. An extra tight end. There's A.J. Allen makes a cut at the 5. He's going to score. Nice job right there of the vision of number 3, A.J. Allen, as he slid down the line, found his hole, and then made a cut at the 5, and nobody was going to get him.
He does a great job of making people over pursue, and he can put his foot in the ground and go north and south as fast as anybody I've ever seen, excluding maybe Tony White and a couple of other running backs here. Yeah.
I mean, you got him and Turpin.
That's who I was thinking of. I mean,
Turpin. I think I still don't see how he has knees or ankles.
No.
Okay, here's Briard and Abnett to tie this ball game. Kick is up. And it's good. So 1:28 to go in the first. The Tigers have tied it up at 7. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be back right here on the Neville Tiger Network in Sunny 98.3.
Baton Rouge, Shreveport, New Orleans.
Attorneys from all over our state are flocking to our area to handle your injury case. I'm Chad Carter.
And I'm Kevin Alexander. We didn't come in from out of town to take your case.
If you've been injured, come see us at Parker Alexander. We live and work right here in Northeast Louisiana.
Remember, we don't get paid unless you get paid. So we're here to handle your case personally.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
Welcome back, everybody, into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Stuart Shelby, Robert Lane, and Jason Ewing here to bring you tonight's call of the Neville West Monroe contest. Neville just tying this one up on a 9-yard run by A.J. Allen. Robert, that's what the Tigers needed.
Yeah, great job of getting the turnover on defense and getting the ball to the offense with a short field to go, and great job by Anzalone with a big run to set up the touchdown there by A.J. We overcame 2 penalties, too, on that drive, so that's good to see. It's good to see we're able to move the ball against this good West Monroe defense.
Here's an Abnett. Sends this one deep. It's about going to be brought down around the 3-yard line. That's Pleasant on the return. He's going to be brought down around the 25-yard line. So a nice job by the special teams for the Tigers, and they're going to place this down, at the 25. I saw a ball down at the 26. I thought I was wrong. But the Tiger D that you just mentioned has really done a good job. The only score coming from the West Monroe defense
on the first play.
On the first play of the game offensively for the Tigers, the one where Batterford went down with an injury, and they're still working on him down there on the Tigers sideline. There's Bell from the shotgun. He's going to pull it and bring it himself, and he's stuck by Hinton Roberts. Gain of 1 on the play. And it's going to be 2nd down and 9 as they tried the little stretch play, the option with Pleasant, and Hinton Roberts was there to.
Yeah, just trying to run it looks like they're running the running back sweep to get the linebackers moving, and Hinton did a good job of not over pursuing and keeping his eyes on the ball, playing assignment football, which is what we talked about earlier in the keys of the game. And, against a team like this, you have to play assignment football.
Everybody's got a guy.
That's right. You got to watch the ball and stay in your gap.
Bell once again from the shotgun. Tigers showing blitz. They're going to hand this to Pleasant. He makes a cut around the 35. He may go. Let's see. Is at the 10-5 touchdown.
Got a flag.
There is a flag around the 45 of Neville. Didn't know if Blackston was going to catch him, and they caught the Tigers in a blitz. They ran away from it, and a nice cutback by Pleasant at around the 35-yard line. Sent him off to the races, but this one's coming back.
Yeah, it helps breaking big plays when you have a holding or a clip. I'm not sure. We'll see here what he calls. I don't know what was that?
What was that call? Anybody?
I've never seen that one.
It's going to be from the 45.
Was it a spear?
It might have been head-to-head.
Head-to-head spear.
Head-to-head contact with the two.
It was a block in the back.
That wasn't what he signaled. Or they've changed it.
They've changed it, but the call was a block in the back.
Okay, right. So block in the back around the 35 of Neville is going to bring this football back to the 40-yard line of West Monroe and take points off the board for the Rebels. It will be a first down for West Monroe, but a big play brought back.
Big break there for the Tiger defense. They did not have that play defended. It was a big run.
31 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. We are all tied up at 7. Bell from the shotgun. He's going to hand this off. I think that's the big running back. Not much doing on that play. Maybe a gain of 1. That's the big. I mean, did he hand that to? Was that? I couldn't see.
They wadded up in there. It looked like 45, but or 25 maybe.
Yeah, I think it might have been 25 there. The fullback Reagan Reynolds actually. He was a tight end, but they're going to let this go down. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. So, folks, stay tuned. We're going to take a 1-minute break here at the quarter. You see the score, Neville 7, West Monroe 7. We'll be right back here on the Neville Tiger Network in Sunny 98.3.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizza, 9, 12, or 14 inch. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta bowls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
You told me one click.
You told me one call.
You told me you'll get it done,
I called.
but never got you.
Instead, I was handed off to someone else.
In fact, I never even met you.
Are you even for real?
Don't be misled. If you've been injured, you deserve to meet with the actual attorney you saw on TV.
At Parker Alexander, you'll meet with me.
Or me.
We'll fight to get the money you deserve.
Remember, there's never a fee unless we get money for you. And that's for real.
As you see, the jungle is what they call them, the Tiger student section down there as we start the second quarter of play. Tigers and the Rebels all knotted up at 7. And before we get this quarter started, I'd like to wish my good friend Cade Flemister to get well soon. I hate not seeing him in the stands. So get him and his daddy Flea back out here. A sweep play to Pleasant around the right side. He's going to be brought down by a couple of Tigers at around the 45-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. And a nice job of pursuing the football there by the Tiger linebackers.
Yeah, good job. I mean, that was a successful play for West Monroe, but it brings up a 3rd and 5, maybe close to 6 yards here on 3rd down. Hopefully the Tigers can come up with a play and get off the field here.
Third and 5 here. Tiger defense looking to get a stop here as the ball is on the West Monroe 45-yard line, just underway here in the second quarter. We're all tied up at 7 apiece. Bell from the shotgun. He's going to pull it, look to throw, and he's down there. Blackston on the delayed blitz. That's actually Federico that was back there, not Bell, as he was looking to throw. His helmet came off, but that's going to be a loss of about 6 on the play and pushes it all the way back to the West Monroe 39. And 4th and 11, the Rebels are going to be forced to punt.
Neville just brought the weak side safety on a blitz, and West Monroe had no answer for it. West Monroe was going play action and trying to max protect and take a shot on 3rd down. And when you got a blitz like that coming, you got to either change the protection or throw hot. And West Monroe obviously didn't account for the blitz.
Grant Edmondson standing around his 26-yard line, waiting on the snap to punt it away to Menzina. Low snap, and his knee was down. They're going to call him down there on the 27-yard line. That's going to be a huge break for the Tigers.
Huge.
As just one of those mistakes that you don't really see that often, but we saw the knee down, and the referee was right there to call it, and the Tigers are going to take over 1st and 10 from the West Monroe 27-yard line.
Yep, just a low snap, and punter had to go down to get it, and you got to be conscious of that as a punter to try to stay up off the ground. Neville takes over here on offense with great field position with the score tied up 7-7 here in the second quarter.
All right, we're going to let the Tigers do this play, and we'll go down to our sideline reporter Jason Ewing here in just 1 second. Here is the snap. Anzalone has it. He hands it to AJ, makes a move, tries to make a move at the 30, but he's going to lose a couple. Nice job there by Jack DeBrule of not allowing AJ to get outside. And while we have a little break, Jason, huge play by the Neville special teams right there.
Yeah, it was a huge play, man. You know, anytime you can get the ball in plus territory, that's a plus. And so hopefully Anzalone and the group can do something with it right here.
All right. So Anzalone now facing a 2nd down and 13. He's going to put Menzina in motion. He's going to pitch it to him around the end. They've got it blocked up. Menzina trying to cut back up. He does. He crosses the 30, but not much. Gain of a couple. He's going to set up 3rd down and about 12 for the Tigers as we reach around 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the first half.
Yeah, got to have a positive play here. Not sure what Briard and Abnett's field goal range is.
But this would be.
But here you want to try to get it down. If you can't get the
as
first
close
down,
as you can.
Close as you can to try to give us a shot to put it through the uprights.
West Monroe defense getting set. Here's the 3rd and 12 play. High snap. They're going to give it to AJ, and there's nothing doing as they brought an extra guy. It's almost like they've got Will there on the left side, and they put a man on Will, and then they bring another guy right on Will as well to try to go away from the guard.
When the linebackers don't have anybody to cover in the passing game, and they're shooting gaps, they're running guys through, and it's a credit to West Monroe's defense. And Neville, we've got a new quarterback in.
Loss of a couple on the play. 4th and 14 now. Tigers looking to go for it here. I mean, no sense in punting it. Anzalone looking for the snap. He's got it. There's Menzina. There's throws and looking for Menzina around the 15, and Jackson kind of maybe could have come up and got it. He just didn't see the throw.
Yep. Just overthrew the crossing route right there, and he had him. He was open. Just a little lack of experience. This game that's moving fast for him. It's all good reps, and it wasn't a terrible throw, but just got to stick it on him right there, and we would have had the first down.
Well, the Tigers turn it over on downs after giving a gift there by the West Monroe punter. Weren't able to capitalize on it. There's January late getting to the party. Bell in the shotgun. He hands it to Pleasant. Makes a cut around the 35, and a nice job. Marion Elam coming up to make the tackle at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play for the Rebels, and it'll be 2nd down and 8.
That's a great job by Elam. He's done that all season so far, coming up out of his secondary spot and making the tackle on a running back right there for only a 2-yard gain. If the running back gets past Elam, he's got a big gain. He's in the open field.
2nd down and 8 for the Rebels. Bell in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the far side. Hand it to Pleasant. He's got a little running room as he crosses the 40. Takes a hit around the 43, but that's going to be just enough for a Rebel first down. I think that was Blackston that came in there and put a lick on Pleasant. He's going to come out for a play. Replace him with Federico.
Yeah, good run there by Pleasant. They just ran the weak side run here to the boundary, and
it was a good play. Gain of about 9 on the play, and we've reached the 7-minute mark here in the second quarter. Same formation from the Rebels, just a different running back. This time Bell looks to throw the screen. The Tigers have it read, and nice job. I believe, was that Elam again? I think it was.
Yep.
Coming up, he saw the screen, read the screen, tackled the screen, loss of 1.
Yeah, that's a great open field tackle. That's 2 plays on this drive that Elam's had that if you come up and miss that tackle, that has a chance to produce big yardage for the Rebels. And great job of him wrapping up in open field and allowing his guys to come help him make the tackle.
Clock continues to run here. The Rebels face 2nd down and 11. This time they swap the receivers. Bell's looking to throw. He's going to sling one deep. He's got a man open. That's Edmondson. He drops it. He got lost. The coverage wasn't there, and Edmondson falls down a little. They're saying to come over there. He fell down awkwardly after that play. Now the Tiger trainers are going to come out and check on him, but Tigers fortunate to get the drop, and let's see. Hopefully that Grant Edmondson's going to be okay as they're going to bring both teams off to the side. And while we have a little timeout, let's maybe check in again with our sideline reporter, Jason Ewing. Jason, did you get a view of what was going on down there?
No, I didn't really see 11 go down. I was watching the backfield, but a little update on Brett. He's definitely out through halftime. They're going to reevaluate him at the half.
Well, let's hope that that young man, if he can't make it back this game, hopefully it's not a very serious injury, that we can see him back. And good to see Edmondson jogging off the field under his own power over there. I think he just came down hard, maybe on his shoulder or something.
Yeah, or knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah.
He was almost too open. I think it was ball just
breakdown
squirted through his hands.
right there.
I don't know. I was watching the backfield
it's like
as well.
On the near side, they ran that
little pig play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they kind of crossed a deep cross.
Yeah.
And he got free around the 30-yard line and just couldn't come up with the football.
That'll be a drop that he'll think about for a long time.
To reset things. 3rd and 11 for the Rebels here from their own 42-yard line. Bell in the shotgun. Pleasant to his right. He's going to send him out in the backfield. They look to throw it to Federico, and they've got him bottled up around the 45-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play, but not quite enough for a first down. That was going to bring up 4th down and 8 from the Rebel 45, and we'll see if Edmondson trots back out there to punt again as we've reached actually the 6-minute mark, and that's going to be a hydration timeout. So a 1-minute break. 1-minute break. We'll be back for the 4th down play right here on the Neville Tiger Network.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Welcome back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth as the Tigers set to receive this punt here. That is Edmondson back in there, so that's good. He's set to punt it away from around the 31-yard line of West Monroe. Menzina standing around his own 14-yard line. Snaps back. Edmondson looking for the fake, and it was covered well. Great job by the Tigers. Trajan Hannon was there. And they pulled the fake, and Hannon was there to break that pass up, and the Tigers are going to once again have good field position on the West Monroe side of the 50, and the young man Edmondson was looking to throw to is down around the Neville 45.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. Good job by the Neville defender there. I don't know if he meant to not catch the ball or not, but if you intercept that and fall there, you cost yourself some yardage.
Yeah.
It was 4th down, so Neville's going to start with the ball on their own 45.
Well, that fooled me. I'm glad that it didn't fool number 8 as Hannon just came in there and broke that pass up, and Tiger defense doing its job.
Yeah, they've done a great job tonight. Getting off the field and then making big plays. That's a huge play right there by the defense, or special teams, rather, and getting off the field and getting the ball back to your offense. And we got to figure out a way to gain some yards here and put points on the board right here before half to go up 14-7. That would be a huge deal here for the Tigers. Obviously playing with a quarterback that hadn't had much varsity experience. Nothing like getting your varsity experience against West Monroe in a huge game. But, hey, if you're going to be in there, you might as well play against a good team like West Monroe. So this should be a fun one.
Now they're still tending to the young man on the field. So, look, let's break away. Let's take a 1-minute break. 1-minute break for this injury timeout. We'll be right back here on the Neville Tiger Network.
Baton Rouge, Shreveport, New Orleans.
Attorneys from all over our state are flocking to our area to handle your injury case. I'm Chad Carter.
And I'm Kevin Alexander. We didn't come in from out of town to take your case.
If you've been injured, come see us at Parker Alexander. We live and work right here in Northeast Louisiana.
Remember, we don't get paid unless you get paid. So we're here to handle your case personally.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
All right, welcome back as the Tiger offense comes back out onto the field. That was number 4. That was Jadis Richard. Outstanding linebacker for the Rebels, who was hurt on that fake punt. We'll try to take a look at it here after this play to see if we can't see what actually happened. There's Anzalone's going to hand it off to A.J. Allen. He's got room up the middle, crosses the 40 out to the 38-yard line. Nice gain on first down of about 7. Going to set up second down and 3.
Yep.
Do we have that replay of the fake punt? We're working on it. We're working on it. All right, after this play, we'll get to it there. As you saw that big Tiger offensive line right there. Second down and 3. Anzalone looking for the football. Going to bring Menzina across in motion. They're going to hand this. No, Anzalone's going to pull it himself. Cuts back around the 35, and he's fighting for yardage across the 30 to the 29-yard line. That's going to be a Sonic drive-in on North 18th, first down. And the Tigers moving the chains.
Yeah, great job there by Anzalone. Great play call. You know, they're keying on AJ. You send the motion, you get the linebacker's attention with the motion. You send AJ across, and quarterback pulls it for a big first down run.
Here's first down play. We're 5 minutes to go in the first half. Tigers and the Rebels all tied up at 7. Anzalone calls for the football. Hands this one to AJ. Ball comes out. Good job by Anzalone to come out and pick that football up. AJ was met in the hole. It's going to be no gain there on first down. AJ hops back up as he waves off. They thought he was going to do the sub there, but a nice job there by Anzalone.
Yeah, he was met at the line of scrimmage pretty hard there by the Rebel defensive line. The ball squibbed out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't know to see who exactly got him, but it could have been Jackson Snow, the big number 65 there. He came in through that gap. All right, here's 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. This time, AJ gets it again. This time, better result. Gain of 5 on the play across the 25 to the 24-yard line. He's going to set up third down and a more manageable 5 yards right here. Tigers letting the clock run down. We're just about at 3.5 minutes to go in this first half, and right here it's the clock is the friend of Neville.
Yep, no doubt about it.
All right, here's your third down and 5 play. Same formation. They're going to bring Menzina across this way. Anzalone's going to pull it himself. He's going to be pushed forward. He's close to the first down. He's going to be about a yard or 2 shy. As they're going to spot him down around the Rebel 21-yard line. And that's going to be 4th down and about 2 here for the Tigers. Now we have a timeout on the field taken by the Rebels. Okay, so let's kind of keep it here. Did we find that replay? All right, here, let's go back and look at that fake punt to see what happened here on the Parker Alexander replay. Parker Alexander attorneys, we meet by accident. I thought, was that? That's not, there's another replay. That was a nice play by Elam. We'll run through a few here until we get it.
Comrade's doing good over there.
He's trying to do the math.
Yeah.
And on the replays tonight, filling in for, world famous intern William Estes is his father, Brett Estes.
Taking up the slack.
He is taking up the slack. We refer to him as Nacho.
Yeah.
On the text thread, and as in Albergamo. That's it's his essence that really that's what it exudes to me. So anyway, we couldn't get that. All right, here we go. I'm glad it's 7-7 and not 50-0, because I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face. The Tigers back at it here with 2:54 to go in the first half. 4th down and 2 from the Rebel 21. Anzalone's going to bring it, give it to A.J. Allen. He makes a cut around the 20. He's got the first down and a couple of more down to the 15-yard line, and the Tigers are going to move the chains with another sonic drive-in on North 18th. First down.
Yeah, good run there by A.J. Again, using his balance and his feet and vision and getting north and south. West Monroe, they did a good job of getting some penetration, but A.J. was able to pick through there and get the first down.
Tigers in no hurry here. 2 receivers to the far side, going to bring Menzina once again to the near side, and he goes back, reverses his field. Going to hand this off to A.J. He hops over a man at the line of scrimmage, fighting for yardage down to around the 11-yard line. Gain of 4 on first down, and it'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Tigers.
It looked like to me from up here. Now, what can I see from up here? But it looked like West Monroe had a defensive lineman move early, but he must have gotten back just in time.
Or just stayed down.
Yeah, or just stayed, Maybe he didn't cross the line of scrimmage.
All right, here's the 2nd down and 6. Tigers milking all the clock. They've got, I believe, 2 timeouts remaining, as do the Rebels. This time A.J. moves to the left side of Brooks. Going to pitch this one out. He's got a lead blocker out there. That's Menzina. Makes a cut, spins at the 5. He's going to score! Touchdown, Tigers! An 11-yard run from A.J. Allen, and a tough run at that, and the Tigers have taken the lead.
Yeah, I love the play call right there. We've been pounding it with A.J. pounding it, and we run the old tall sweep right there.
Yeah.
That's the old Neville special. Had guys out in front blocking, and A.J. used his speed and a vision to get north and south again and put points on the board for the Tigers.
Well, we await the extra point from Briard and Nabnett. Snap from Gerald is back. And they've blown this dead. So they've blown this dead as looks going to be encroachment against the Rebels. Move this up 1.5 yards and do this thing again. So, yep, they take the points off the board there.
Yeah.
Blown dead before the snap.
Yeah,
we got to do this again.
You wish you could decline that.
Yeah,
especially
when the kick went through.
Yeah.
So Briard and Abnett's a feature of our senior spotlight with the Prez here at halftime. So stay tuned for that on the Go Family Health halftime report as well.
He actually missed that one.
Now you're going to rain on my parade there. That one's up and through. 1:34 to go. The Tigers take the lead 14-7 over the Rebels. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back on the other side. This is Neville Tiger Football on the Neville Tiger Network.
I'm Matt Dickerson, and I'm a satisfied 3B equipment rental customer. So I called Matt because we were trying to get our plots together for dove season. He brought this equipment out to us, dropped it off, unloaded it for us, and really made the whole process very easy. I know Matt does real well in the service department, and through some other rental experiences we've had with him. The tractor that he dropped off for us was in brand new condition. Everything was in good shape. It's good to know that you can count on equipment when he drops it off. I'd highly recommend Matt Bridges and 3B Outdoors for all your equipment rental needs.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
All right, welcome back. As you see the jungle, it erupted, and A.J. Allen ran it in from 11 yards out to give the Tigers a 14-7 lead, and they're getting creative this year.
Yeah, they are. They're having fun. I love seeing that.
That's right. That's right. Here's Briard and Nabnett set to kick it from the North 40. Pleasant And I believe Manning back around the 10, set to receive for the Rebels. He's going to pop this one up. This one's going to go out of bounds at around the 25-yard line. Trying to get the short pooch there. It goes out of bounds. The Rebels will take it at the 35, but they were keeping it away from the dangerous two in the backfield there for the Rebels. And with 1:34 to go in this half, Tigers were going to rely on their defense to keep the Rebels out of the end zone.
Yeah, so far so good defensively. We got to keep it up. Obviously, you got to expect West Monroe to make some adjustments, especially at halftime. So Neville's going to have to get in there and expect some things to change with West Monroe's offense after half, and come out with two more quarters to play.
There's Micah Bell, hands it off to Pleasant. He's going to get 5 on the play out to the 40. Clock's running here at 1:23 to go in the first half. Going to be 2nd down and 5 from the Rebels from their own 40-yard line. Rebels in no hurry here.
No.
Bell once again hands it to Pleasant. He's hitting the hole by Hinton Roberts. Kendall January had him around the ankles, but a gain of 1, but a punishing tackle from number 44.
Yeah, good job by Hinton right there. You put hits like that on the running back, he doesn't want to come up in there as hard. So good job there by the Neville defense and Hinton Roberts.
As you see it, if you're watching on the Neville Network, the Parker Alexander replay, you saw that hit. Parker Alexander, attorneys at law, we meet by accident. Here's the 3rd down and 4 play. Bell once again, yes, he does hand it to Pleasant. Trying to fight for yards. They're going to say he's down. The far side judge has him down at the 44. The near side judge has him down at the 45. They're going to trust the far side judge. And it's going to be 4th down and 1 as we've reached 9 seconds to go in this half. And that might be it, as the Rebels are going to let this clock run down. And that's going to be your halftime score. Tigers lead at half, 14-7. Let's see if Jason Ewing has Coach Tannehill for our halftime interview as we're looking around. I see Jason. I think he's down. Coach Tannehill's down there on the sideline waiting to deal. But, Robert, as we await Coach Tannehill, let's get Coach Collins right here. Coach Collins?
Coach Collins' defense playing a hell of a ball game so far, keeping the offense in it. You gave up 7 points on a pretty bad call down there on the 5-yard line, but definitely hanging in there with West Monroe.
Well, our kids are doing a good job. We're operating. I think, there's always 2 halves of football, and we've got to come out and play the same intensity in the second half we did in the first.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. There's your halftime interview. Good job, Jason. Okay, folks, if you're watching, stay with us. We're going to have the halftime show from Go Family Health. If you're listening, you're going to go to David Robinson and the gang with the Rock 106 scoreboard crew for halftime. So, folks, if you're ready to go on radio, we can switch over now. We're going to stay right here on the network for the Go Family Health halftime show as the Bingle Bells are set to perform. All right, folks, welcome into the Go Family Health halftime show. We've got a couple of features for you. We got Tiger Beat coming up, as well as a senior spotlight with the Neville Student Body President Walt Sarter. But first, we are going to have the Bingle Bells as you see them start to march out. So we're going to step away and let you enjoy the Go Family Health halftime show. Nice round of applause there for the fabulous, award-winning Neville Tiger Bingle Bells as they do their thing each and every Friday. So great job, ladies. Let's take a quick break here. We are on the Go Family Health halftime show. A 1-minute break as we allow the band to set up. So let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back on the other side. You're watching the Neville Tiger Network.
I'm Matt Dickerson, and I'm a satisfied 3B equipment rental customer. So I called Matt because we were trying to get our plots together for dove season. He brought this equipment out to us, dropped it off, unloaded it for us, and really made the whole process very easy. I know Matt does real well in the service department, and through some other rental experiences we've had with him. The tractor that he dropped off for us was in brand new condition. Everything was in good shape. It's good to know that you can count on equipment when he drops it off. I'd highly recommend Matt Bridges and 3B Outdoors for all your equipment rental needs.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
All right, welcome back into the Go Family Health halftime report. Enjoy this performance from the Neville High School Marching Band. PA announcer has it right. Let's hear it for the Neville Tiger Band as a wonderful halftime performance. So, speaking of performance, the Neville Speech and Communication team has their edition of Tiger Beat, and right immediately following it, we'll check in with senior class president Walt Sauter for the senior spotlight with the Prez. So stay tuned for those two coming right up. So you're watching Neville Tiger Network here in the Go Family Health Halftime Report.
Let's get it started.
Neville Tigers. I'm head broadcaster, 4-star international best thespian Madeline Hodge.
And I'm 4-star international thespian Brielle Mitchell.
And you're tuned into
Tiger Beat, sponsored by the Neville Varsity Speech Squad.
Brought to you every Friday night during halftime.
Trust us, it's going to be great.
Last week's game against St. Thomas More was a close call. The Cougars won with a score of 35-28. The last 10 seconds of the game had the Tigers sitting on the edge of their seats. Keep up the good work, Tigers. Let's knock out West Monroe.
I'm Wildlife Specialist Madeline.
And I'm Wildlife Specialist Brielle.
And welcome to
The Jungle.
Tigers, remember, hoodies and hats are not allowed to be worn on campus.
And you cannot wear earphones while on your way or in class. And watch out for those teachers, Tigers.
Because they are on the
prowl.
This week's Student Spotlight goes to junior Justin Williams. Justin is a co-editor for Tiger Beat and Tiger TV. He also writes, mixes, and masters his own music. His music group, Crazy Yellow Boys, just hit 10,000 streams on all platforms and has an album dropping soon. Keep up the hard work, Justin. Neville is so glad to have your talents here.
Our second Student Spotlight goes to freshman Paige Ryan. Paige is a cheerleader at Neville High School. Her favorite thing is to cheer for Friday Night Football. Fun fact, her favorite subject is Spanish. Thanks for bringing your enthusiasm to Neville, Paige.
This week's Teacher Spotlight goes to Miss Ashley Burkett. Miss Burkett teaches English 1, English 2, and digital media. This is Miss Burkett's first year at Neville. Fun fact, she graduated from Neville in 1987, and Coach Rankin was her civics teacher, and Dr. Dawson was her Algebra 1 teacher. Her philosophy for life is education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Thanks for showing your love at Neville, Miss Burkett.
And that's all we have for tonight's show. This has been
Tiger Beat, sponsored by the Neville Varsity Speech Squad.
What's up, Tiger fans? Welcome to the third edition of Senior Spotlight with the Prez. On this week's show, kicker Briard and Abbott is going to be teaching me how to kick. All right, Briard, man, thanks for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so first kick is going to be with zero coaching, and then Briard's going to pick apart my kicking. So I kicked in junior high, so we're just going to see how it goes. It's been a while. Dang it. All right, Briard, so I pushed that one to the right a little bit. I had good trajectory on it, though, so what did I do wrong there?
I think the best thing to start off with is getting your steps down and making that a comfortable movement for you, because that's a really important part of kicking.
So start setting up a little closer to it?
Yep.
All right.
So you want to go 3 back and 2 over.
3 back and 2. Oh, I did like 5. Yeah, 3, yeah. About right here or closer?
That's perfect.
All right. You ready? It was ugly, but it's good.
Yeah.
So we now got to focus on accuracy and that pretty trajectory.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wait for our special guest, Mr. Hanks, to throw this one back. Oh, he's gonna punt it. What a punt! Now, so this is third kick. Here we're gonna try and match up the trajectory we had on the first one with the accuracy we had on the second one. So what's one more key point you could give me here, Briard?
So I think another good thing will be when you're making contact with the ball, you want to make sure that you have your foot locked out at the ball.
All right.
And that if you don't have that locked out, that's going to make that have a weird spin. So
yeah, okay.
Try to get that down this time.
Perfect.
There you go.
It's good, baby. All right, guys, well, I got the kicking down. Now it's time for Vice Principal Mr. Hanks to give us a couple kicks. And the tee is quite messed up, it looks like, but I guess this is how he likes it. All right, Mr. Hanks, let's see what you got. It's up, and it is drilled.
That's good.
All right, Mr. Hanks just drilled a 30-yarder. Let's see if I can match him. Not going.
Knuckleballing it. I'll take my 30 and be happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more special guest tonight, and that is Chief Editor for Neville Tiger Network, William Anders. Here's the kick. It's up, and oh my goodness. All right, Tiger fans, thank you for joining us. Briard, thanks for joining us, man. Drill some kicks tonight. Tigers, enjoy the second half of this football game. You've been watching Senior Spotlight with the Prez. Go Tigers.
All right, welcome back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth here, and we're in the Go Family Health halftime show. The Tigers have retaken the field, and the rain has started to fall here at Bill Ruple Stadium. Hope you enjoyed those features done by the Tiger students every week. So great job by the speech and drama team as well as the president, Walt Sauter. And real quick, let's run through some halftime scores from around the area. In Class 5A, Ouachita leads Dutchtown 20-14. Loyola leads West Ouachita 21-20, and Ruston leads St. Thomas More 27-14. In 4A, Franklin Parish and Union Parish are tied up at 6. It's 26-6 Union Parish, I'm assuming. Okay, Union Parish leads Franklin Parish 26-6. Carroll all over Bastrop 36-6. Wow. In Class 3A, still no score, or we don't have one on Caldwell and Madison Parish. Northwood Shreveport leads Wasserman 14-6. Sterlington all over Jennings 35-7. I guess they contain Travis Etienne's little brother. All right, Richwood leads Woodlawn of Shreveport 14-0. And just to go over a few stats from the first half, not much offense that we've seen, but the Tigers have 86 yards of total offense, okay? 2 yards through the air. 18 rushes for 84 yards. That all comes, 14 of those rushes come from A.J. Allen, 53 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 big ones from Brooks Anzalone. 2 carries for 26 yards. They were big carries, first down carries, to keep the Tiger drive alive as the rain kind of freshens up. It's coming down a pretty good bit. For the Rebels, Michael Bell was 4 for 5 for 25 yards through the air. Rushing, really not much going. Rayshawn Pleasant does have 7 carries for 31 yards, but everybody else, except for Noah Norman, 2 carries for 4 yards in the negative yard territory. That tells you what the Tiger defense has been able to do. West Monroe with 38 yards of total offense. I mean, they scored. The 7 points on the board is a fumble recovery for the by the Rebel defense, and they scored a 7-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. So as you see, they kind of cut us through here. The Tigers set to receive the opening kickoff of the second half. This one's popped up to Menzini. He's going to take it around the 17-yard line. He makes a cut around the 25. He's across the 30. And he's going to be down at the 31-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will take over first down and 10. The rain has slacked up a little bit. as the Tiger faithful kind of scurried a little bit, but they're moving back in. We'll welcome Robert Lane back to the broadcast booth.
It's Stewart. I got caught up in the wash down there.
Everybody's trying to go down. You're trying to go up.
Yeah. I was actually amazed that the rain started coming, and we're leading West Monroe, and everybody was scared to get wet.
Anzalone hands this off to A.J. Allen. He's got 1, maybe 2 yards on the carry. They're going to mark him down at the 32. That's going to be 2nd down and 9, and now there's a timeout on the field. They're wanting to stop the clock. And now they do. I don't know why they were stopping it. Now we're going to run it.
Stuart, this rain is just enough to make the ball wet.
Yeah, and just a little slick.
Yeah,
so
you're going to have to protect the ball on offense, and on defense you're going to have to go get the ball.
Looks like, based on all of our meteorological predictions, that the rain's going to be here for about 17 more minutes.
We can go to Neil Shaw if we need
to.
We'll
check him out. He's running the scoreboard. There's a nice run by A.J. Allen. He's got room at the 40. He's at the 50, the 40. It's a foot race. 20, 10. He's pushed out of bounds at the 11-yard line. No, they're going to say the 9-yard line. He got a little too close to the sideline, and a great job, touchdown-saving tackle here, as we'll see that on the Parker Alexander replay. I think that was 4. Actually, that's good to see 4. Richard back in the game that forced out A.J. Allen, but a big play there on 2nd down. That one going for about 72 yards on that play. Here's the 1st and goal from the 9. They give it to A.J. again. He's going to push the pile out around the 6-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 6. Man,
right out of the gate. He got tied up at the line of scrimmage and bounced it outside, and it was nothing but green grass in a foot race. And AJ did a great job getting it here inside the 10-yard line, to start 1st and goal. And now it's 2nd and goal. They got to get creative down here. Offensive line has got to step up and really drive their feet and get movement here.
You see, they bringing in Harris, the big kind of the backup guard, is playing tight end. They're alongside Lance Hurd. They're going to hand this ball off to A.J. He makes a cut at around the 5, and he's going to get down to around the 2-yard line. And a nice job, man. He's just so slippery in tight spaces.
Well, and we got a good push there on the right side of the line, and it gave just a little soft spot for A.J. to get going north and south, and he's so good at that, as you're referring to. And he's just slippery. One guy can't bring him down, even at the line of scrimmage. So good run, big play right here on 3rd down.
3rd and goal from the Rebel 2. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. A.J. takes the handoff. Is he in? No signal yet. He was right at the goal line. They're going to say no, he's short by about a half a yard. He kind of started a little bit early, but
we got away with one. I think they probably,
he can go in motion.
That's right, and it wasn't a jump. It was almost like he was going in motion.
Yeah, and they handed it to him. Now moving towards the line, don't know how that goes, but here's a big 4th down and goal from the half-yard line. Tiger faithful, A.J. Allen's calling for the Tiger faithful to get on their feet. Going to bring Menzina in motion. They hand it to A.J. Allen. He's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. A.J. Allen's 3rd of the night.
Great drive, great run by A.J., feeding the rock to A.J. down here on the goal line, got positive yards, and 4th and goal, the offensive line steps up, and we dominated the line of scrimmage right there and allowed A.J. to walk into the end zone to put us up 20-7 here to start the 3rd quarter.
Nice block by the senior Logan Smith there to spring A.J. on that one. Briarda Nabnett set to kick the extra point for the Tigers. Snap is there. The kick is up. And it's good. So with 9:11 to go in the 3rd quarter, Tigers take a 21-7 lead over the Rebels. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back right here on the Neville Network and Sunny 98.3.
Baton Rouge, Shreveport, New Orleans.
Attorneys from all over our state are flocking to our area to handle your injury case. I'm Chad Carter.
And I'm Kevin Alexander. we didn't come in from out of town to take your case.
If you've been injured, come see us at Parker Alexander. We live and work right here in Northeast Louisiana.
Remember, we don't get paid unless you get paid. So we're here to handle your case personally.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
All right, welcome back. Another shot of the jungle down there in the student section of Bill Ruple Stadium. Briard and Nabnett set to kick things away. The Tigers extended their lead to 14 as they lead over the Rebels 21-7. This one's going to push back. That's Manning around the 5. It bounces off his chest, and he's going to recoup it, but going to force himself out of bounds at the 10. And the Rebels with poor field position to start their first offensive drive of the second half.
And Stewart, that's what the rain created right there, the wet ball. That ball squibbed out of his hands, and West Monroe's going to start their drive, it looks like here on the about the 10-yard line going out. So Neville's defense, as I talked about before half, West Monroe, you got to expect them to make some adjustments offensively here. Neville has got to stop them right here. If we can get a 3 and out and get the ball back, it'd be great.
Here's a handoff to Pleasant, and he is brought down after a gain of about 7 on the play out to the 17-yard line. It's going to set up second down and 3 for the Rebels. And, a big play there. The Tigers wanting to play, and you saw that at the end of the half in the second quarter, trying to get the clock off.
Yep.
But another big play by A.J. Allen. They're going to take the points.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But here come the Rebels. Second down and 3 from their own 17. They're going to hand this off to the fullback. That's Norman. He might have the first down. I think they're going to give him a spine out to the 21. And, yes, they will move the chains. And it'll be 1st and 10 Rebels.
And Stewart, I talked about this before the game started. If Neville could get up 2 scores against an offense like West Monroe, it gives you some cushion because West Monroe is going to grind it out. They're going to grind it out. And if Neville's defense can keep them from scoring too fast, you got a little cushion with a 2-score lead.
Michael Bell turns, tosses it to Pleasant. He runs into D'Angelo Woods at about the 25-yard line, and he falls forward for a half a yard. It's going to be a gain of about 4 on the play, and it'll be second down and 6 coming up for the Rebels.
Yeah, good job there by the linebacker. That play's going downhill, and that's the adjustments I was talking about. West Monroe's run that play a couple of times here. It's just kind of like the toss lead, and they're hitting it downhill and had positive yards both times they've run it.
This time Bell is in the shotgun. Got 2 receivers to the near side. Pleasant to his left, and they run the little slip screen. It's caught, but not much doing. Maybe a gain of 1 as they tried to hit number 12. That's Buckley coming across the formation, and now a 3rd down and 5 upcoming for the Rebels.
Yeah, just trying to run the shovel pass again, and now it's 3rd and about 6. Neville's got to find a way to get off the field here. Somebody's got to make a play.
Rain starts to come back down, and they go with the hard count, and Anichi Sledge bit. It's going to mark it all 5 yards, and I think that's going to give the Rebels a 1st down.
Yeah, you got to hold your water right there. It's 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, and they hard counted us and got us to jump.
As we've got a 1st down. That ball is now placed at the 32-yard line of West Monroe. Pleasant has the handoff, and he's not got much room. Tries it off the left side and maybe gains a half a yard, and that's it. Nice job by the Tiger defensive line. One of those was number 90, Isaiah Brown. Came up a little bit lame at the end of that play.
Yep. As the rain is back again now.
It is. Here comes the 2nd and 9 play. They give it to Pleasant. He's hit around the 35 and dropped at the 36-yard line. I think that was Fobbs White in there on the stop for the Tigers, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and a long 6.
Neville has done a good job tonight defensively, freeing their linebackers up to come up and make plays. Although West Monroe's gaining some yards, the linebackers are coming up and making sticks on the running backs, and it's good to see that.
Well, we've reached the 6-minute mark, and we're going to take the hydration timeout. So a 1-minute break. 1-minute break. The Tigers lead the Rebels 21-7. We'll be right back.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizza, 9, 12, or 14 inch. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta bowls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
You told me one click.
You told me one call.
You told me you'll get it done,
I called.
but never got you.
Instead, I was handed off to someone else.
In fact, I never even met you.
Are you even for real?
Don't be misled. If you've been injured, you deserve to meet with the actual attorney you saw on TV.
At Parker Alexander, you'll meet with me.
Or me.
All right, here's the 3rd down play.
Ball's out.
Pleasant. Ball's out. Tigers tried to pick it up, and instead of falling on it, they tried to pick it up and run it. But a nice hit there on Pleasant forced the fumble.
Stewart,
that's going to stop the clock.
That would have been a major opportunity for this Neville defense to recover that ball and
just fall on it.
Yeah,
there
just fall on it.
As one of the Tigers, I believe that's Woods, coming up a little bit lame. That's what stopped the clock, but he's coming off underneath his own power. But that fumble moved the football back across the 30 to the Rebel 29. It was going to be 4th and 13, and Edmondson set to punt it away here. This is one where you might just, with the field position, just let it bounce.
Yeah,
you don't want to take
I
a chance of a muff punt here. There's the snap back to Edmondson. No rush. He gets it away, and it's going to bounce around the 40 and bounce out of bounds at the Neville 31-yard line. So that's exactly what the Tigers did. Nice job by the Tiger D once again to thwart a Rebel drive. And with 5:13 to go here in the 3rd quarter, Tigers take over 1st and 10 from their own 31, and they lead the Rebels 21-7.
And Stewart, with a 2-score lead and the weather like it is, you've got to protect the ball and use the clock.
Yeah.
I expect Coach Tannehill and Coach Birch to really milk the clock here. Bring the 25-second clock down to 4 or 5 seconds each play. Like I said, we're up 21-7 with 5:13 left in the 3rd quarter. You got to protect the ball and churn out first downs.
Logan Sorrell goes back, talks to his quarterback, Anzalone. Anzalone has played brilliantly after coming in for an injured Brett Batterford. He's going to hand this off to A.J. Allen. Makes a move at the line, and Hurd was blocking somebody way downfield.
Yes, man.
But nonetheless, a gain of 3 on 1st down for the Tigers as A.J. gets it out to the 34.
I walked past that kid against St. Thomas More, and he's
massive.
He's an impressive human being.
Yeah, he is. He is a big man, a big man. All right, 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers. Anzalone trying to milk the play clock down. It's under 10. He has a snap. Going to hand it off to A.J. Allen. Bounces it outside and breaks one tackle, but couldn't break the second. But he's brought down after another nice gain on 2nd down. Going to set up 3rd down and 1 from the Neville 40-yard line.
Yeah, good hard run. Bring up 3rd and short. This is where your offensive line's got to step up. You win the football game with your offensive line on nights like this. We'll see what happens.
look to the sideline to get the signals from Coach Birch. Rebels showing blitz. And they got him. They pulled it out of the belly of AJ, and they brought extra people, and I believe that was number 47, Wyatt Bagwell, who brings down Anzalone, and a nice little helmet-to-helmet deal coming in at the back end of that. But that's going to push them back about 5 yards, and now the Tigers are going to have to punt it away. Just the second punt on the night for Chandler Pettis.
Yeah, got to try to flip the field here with a good punt. Play field position.
There's the snaps back. Pettis has it. He punts it away, and a nice punt. He pushes Sanders back. He's going to pick it up around the 18, though, and he's up the sideline looking for a block. He's got one, and now he's got the punter to beat, but Elam chases him down. Thought they might have had him out of bounds. A late kind of allowed the coverage to pass him by, and a nice job by Javari Sanders with a big return out to the Neville. They're going to say he's out of bounds at the Neville 27-yard line.
Yeah, that's not what you wanted to happen there. It was a good punt. It just kind of got out of our lanes and looked like we got a little lackadaisical. He picked the punt up and went up the sideline. Good return there by the West Monroe receiver.
All right, 2:51 to go here in the third. The Tigers lead the Rebels 21-7, but the Rebels with great field position as they take over 1st and 10 at the Tiger 27-yard line. Bell's looking to throw, and he's wrapped up and sacked. Griffin McGee shot through there on a blitz. And that's going to be a loss of about, let's see where they're going to mark it. There's a flag here on the near sideline. He's going to lose about 4 on that one.
Okay. It was on the Rebels.
I think I don't know, I would decline it. I think they're going to decline it. It's 2nd down. They're going to take the loss. What are they doing?
Well,
or an illegal shift, they're making them take the penalty? So maybe that should have been blown dead in the first place. I can't hear the whistle out there.
Oh.
But either way, no, they're going to move. They're going to take the play. It says 2nd down and about. Well, it should be 1st down and 15 if they took it. It should be 1st and 15. Well, they've got the yard marker wrong as they're going to correct it here as they blow it.
The referee on the near side blew the play dead.
Okay, so he blew the play dead. All right, so then that's the right way right there. So we didn't have the option of taking the sack.
Yeah.
So take the sack off the board for Griffin.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, it backs them up 5, and now it's 1st and 15, now from the Neville 32-yard line. Bell under center. He's going to toss it back to Pleasant. A little bit of running room. He's going to try to get the penalty yards back, gets 4 of them. It's going to be 2nd down and 11 from the Tiger 28.
Yeah, and that's just the toss lead. They're getting it to him downhill, and it's a tough play to stop. He's coming at you fast.
What is it with West Monroe and rain?
For this year?
Yeah, I know it. But you hear from our probably rain-soaked sideline reporter, Jason Ewing. Thanks for checking in. 2nd and 11, Bell under center again, I formation. Tigers bring 5 on the defensive line. They're going to come back now. Bell's looking to throw. Nobody to throw to. He's going to loft one up, and that's picked. Blackston picks it off at around the 18-yard line. Great job of looking back for the football. And as Bell saw the pressure, Blackston turns around and makes the pick. Yeah. Big defensive play.
Great job by the Neville defensive line putting pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah.
And then great coverage there in the secondary by Neville, and a great job of catching that ball. Gets the ball back in our hands. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Again, Neville's got to come out and churn some clock, get first downs. Obviously we'll take a big run by AJ for a touchdown.
Yeah.
But let's put together a drive, protect the football, and churn some clock. And you'd like to have this ball and get points and be in the fourth quarter with about 9 minutes left after you put points on the board.
1:44 to go in the third quarter. Tigers lead 21-7. Anzalone barks it out. He's going to hand it off to A.J. on the sweep. He's going to stop around the 18, cut back. And that might have been one where he might have just kept going to the sideline and gotten a few more yards. But as it sits, he gains about 3 on first down. It's going to bring up second down and 7. The clock still rolling here.
Yeah, I like the call, though. You're stretching the West Monroe defense. They're having to defend the whole field. And A.J. speed, and it allows the inside zone and the inside power plays to open up.
Now they're stopping the clock. West Monroe sideline infraction. No, they're not going to mark anything off, but now hopefully we can rerun the clock, and there he goes. All right. So now the clock running. Tigers with about 19 on the play clock. They don't have to snap this until we're under a minute. Split Menzina to the far side, Gibson to the near side. A.J., actually that's Jackson coming across the formation. They hand it to A.J., and he's bottled up in the backfield. He's going to lose about 3 that he gained on first down on the play, and they were trying to do that gap scheme and do the cutback, but
well, these linebackers are not holding their water. They are running downhill.
Yeah.
Right now is the time to go play action. Fake it to A.J. and try to get a one-on-one outside. Even if you don't complete it, at least you let them know that they got to defend the pass.
About a 14-second differential in the play clock and the game clock here. As we're under 30 seconds here in the third. Now it's a 3rd down and 10 facing the Tigers. Do they let Anzalone throw it? They're going to turn and hand it to A.J. Allen. Not much running room there. He's going to gain maybe 1 out to the 20. But that's most likely going to be the last play of the third quarter. Tigers going to let the clock run out. And that's going to be it. So after 3 quarters of play, the Tigers lead the Rebels 21-7. We're going to take a 1-minute break here on the Neville Network and Sunday 98.3. We'll be back on the other side right after these messages.
Baton Rouge, Shreveport, New Orleans.
Attorneys from all over our state are flocking to our area to handle your injury case. I'm Chad Carter.
And I'm Kevin Alexander. We didn't come in from out of town to take your case.
If you've been injured, come see us at Parker Alexander. We live and work right here in Northeast Louisiana.
Remember, we don't get paid unless you get paid. So we're here to handle your case personally.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
All right, welcome back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. You see Chandler Pettis set to punt it away from the Tigers, set around his own 6-yard line. They blow this one dead, as I don't know if this is going to back up the Tigers or the Rebels. As I was watching the punter, it's going to be a false start on the punt. It's going to back them up 5 yards, and now Pettis' heels will be on the end zone, and this is one you got to be sure that you get this one away. Not what you want to see on a punt. So Pettis backs up to around his 1-yard line. I believe that's Manning. Or no, that's going to be Sanders at around the Neville 47-yard line. And there's the football on the ground, a wet football. We got the first punt away, and then we can't come up with it. I might have jinxed them. Yep. As I said, after that penalty, and that's one of those penalties you can't have. And now the Rebels will take over 1st and 10 or 1st and goal from their own 5, or actually the Neville 5-yard line.
Yep, you got to again. You got to protect the football, and it's tough. It's raining pretty good out there. The ball stayed out there for a full play.
Yeah,
and got wet and got slick.
They didn't have another one to throw in, and that went right through the hands of Pettis. And the Rebels recovered it on the 5. Okay, 1st down and goal for West Monroe. The Tigers have been relying on their defense. up to this point. Let's see if they can put together the same type of stand they did in the Jamboree after that opening play.
25-second clock.
Is at 0, and they didn't blow it dead, and there's a run. They're going to say he's in. The 25-second clock was at 0.
They got it.
They're going to call it right here. That's a delay of game against the Rebels. That's going to back them up 5 yards. So they did catch it. I couldn't see the flag on the play, but going to take points off the board and back the Rebels up to the 9-yard line, and that's where they'll have first and goal. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Neville leads West Monroe 21-7. But a special teams blunder has given the Rebels great field position. They're on the Tiger 9-yard line. Hand this off to Norman. He's got a good gain across the 5 back to around the 3-yard line. So he gets the penalty yardage back and more. Clock running here in the fourth quarter. It's actually 12 at that's Buckley and the up back. Rebels in the eye, Bell under center. They hand this to Buckley and try to roll forward, and it's not going to be enough. He's going to get down to the 1-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd down and goal for the Rebels from the Tiger 1.
They're just running the midline veer, and that was just looked like the quarterback follow. You know, they try to just wad up and push the pile and let the quarterback follow the pile in there. I would expect them to do the same thing here.
Tigers stacking the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal from the 1. That's Federico in at quarterback. He drops the football. Do the Tigers come up with it? The ball was on the ground. It is recovered by a Rebel at the 1-yard line, but here we go. 4th and goal from the 1-yard line.
Big play right here.
We're going to be right around 10 minutes when they snap it. Now the Rebels are going to take a timeout here in the rain, so we'll take one too. A quick 1-minute break. We'll be right back here on the Neville Tiger Network.
Come by Melvin's Restaurant before and after the game for the best burgers and ribeyes in town. Melvin's Restaurant are proud supporters of the Neville Tigers and are home to Tiger Talk with Jeff Tannehill every Wednesday night. Come by Melvin's Restaurant, located on 1128 Oliver Road in Monroe, or call them at 318-325-2055. That's Melvin's Restaurant in Monroe.
All right, welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Big 4th down play, 4th and goal from the 1. Federico under center. That's Buckley and Pleasant in the eye behind him. Now they're ready to start the play clock. Federico has it. He drops it again. He drops it again. He was down. They're going to call him down. Somebody jumped over the pile, but the Rebel was down. They're going to say a flags let's see what happens. I don't see anything for the Tigers. They're going to say
Tigers ball.
No good. Tigers ball on the 1 as Federico, here's the Parker Alexander replay, drops the football again, and there he is down on right. He was down before he got thrown over.
I'm glad there's not instant replay. It was close.
It was very close, but the Tigers have taken over on downs, and there's going to be some flags at the end of this one. Let's see how those shape out. A couple of personal fouls after this is over. If they're against the Rebels, it'll give the Tigers some cushion back there. If it's offsetting, the Tigers are going to have it on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough.
They're discussing it down there as you see the officials around the 1-yard line. Here's the referee with the call. Personal foul against the Rebels. And that's going to be first down Tigers. They're going to move this out 15 yards to the 16-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
That is a huge, huge stop.
And they're going, I don't know, he's going over to the end. I thought I saw at the end they motioned to eject that player. Now I don't know. I didn't see an ejection from the referee. We'll check in, but
may have been a punch,
or maybe he's just telling who it was.
Yeah.
So who was that on? I think that might have been on 7. That might have been on Pleasant. Either way, the Tigers, huge defensive stand, now have the football. 1st and 10 at the 16. The rain is really coming down. We got 10-13 to go in this football game, and the Tigers have a 14-point lead.
There was not an ejection on the play.
Okay. Thank you, Jason, for that.
Jason's earning his keep. He's earning his keep.
There's the snap. They're going to hand this to A.J. Allen. He tries to break it outside.
Stay in bounds.
He's trying to stay in bounds. He's going to go out of bounds at around the 22-yard line. We've got maybe a flag maybe on the play on the far sideline, as we will see. I think we do. I can't see.
I don't see the flag.
I can't see a flag over there. Illegal procedure against the Tigers. That's going to back them up 5. So a nice gain for a first down there, but it's all for naught, as that's going to bring them back 5 yards to around the 11 and make it 1st and 15.
Yeah, we
5 men in the backfield.
We didn't get lined up outside a receiver. I'm not sure where it was. Obviously, it was on that far side.
We've got to check that out. I know it's raining. There's a lot of stuff going on, but this is not where you want to give up yardage. We're under 10 minutes to go here in this football game. Tigers with 1st and 15 from their own 11. Ball falls out, a slippery ball. They're going to have to get a new one in there as Anzalone couldn't handle that snap, and now he's got a cramp.
He's cramping, he's cramping.
Now we're going to have to – is that Batterford?
Yep.
Now Batterford's coming back out with – well, that's a good sign as Brett Batterford comes back out, and Brooks Anzalone with the cramp. He's going to see Coach Rash and see if they can't work that out. Coach Herndon's taking care of it as he's carrying Brooks off the deal. But now Brett Batterford back in there. We face a 2nd down and about 21 here. Tigers need to get it out of their end zone.
Yep.
Especially with this wet football.
Yeah, the wet football has been a problem for both teams, and it's something that we got to overcome as the rain slacks up.
Batterford going to hand this to A.J. He's got running room. He makes a cut at the 10. He's down the far sideline, and then he slides down before he gets the first down. Or he's close to the first down, but he stays in bounds, and I think he was told to stay in bounds, but he didn't know where he was.
Yeah,
he's a yard short of the first down, and we get the first down, and we'll take the extra time that we'll get. But either way, 3rd down and 1, gain of 20 on the play for A.J., and he was thinking of doing the right thing. He was just about a yard too shy.
Yep. Just got to know where the sticks are.
All right, here's the 3rd down and 1. Batterford still back there. Calling for the snap. He's got it. A.J. is going to get the yard and a couple of more, so the Tigers keep the – it's like he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
He said, I got this.
I got this. Just give me the ball again. I'll get the first down. Clock's going to stop as they move the chains. Ball's placed at the Neville 31-yard line, and this is the type of drive that you'd want to have as a Neville Tiger to run this clock out and maybe put some extra points on the board.
That's right.
There were about 8:15 to go in this football game. Batterford back in at quarterback. Suffered a little ankle injury early in actually the first play, offensive play of the game. Brooks Anzalone comes in and has done a tremendous job. He comes out with a cramp. Batterford back in. He hands this one off to A.J. And he's got running room up the middle. He's at the 50, at the 40. He's gone. Nobody's going to catch him. A 69-yard run from A.J. Allen, and the Tigers have busted this one wide open.
Hey, and I hadn't seen Skip Portman move like he just moved in a long time. He is fired up. He's got the belt out, and he's handed it to A.J., and it's well-deserved. What a great run by A.J., and a terrific job by this offensive line of creating the space for A.J., and a huge major touchdown there for the Neville Tigers.
Big. Didn't take much time off the clock, but it added 6 points.
Yep.
We'll definitely take
The
it.
heck with the clock. Let's put points on the board.
You're right. So here's the extra point attempt by Anabnet. Snap is back. The kick is up. And it's good. With 7:50 to go in this football game, the Tigers have taken a 28-7 lead over the Rebels. We'll be right back after this 1-minute break. You're watching Neville Tiger football on the network and listening to it on Sunday 98.3.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Well, as we welcome you back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth, A.J. Allen with a 69-yard touchdown run puts the Tigers up over the Rebels 28-7. And, man, the Tigers come back out on the field to kick this one off to a rousing bit of applause from the Tiger faithful. There's the kick from Anabnet. It's bobbled at around the 22. Pleasant has it. And he's going to be bottled up and taken down at the 22-yard line. That's Henry Cagle on the stop for the Tigers as he just couldn't find a hole and paid the price as 11 took his legs out from underneath him.
Yeah, it looked like West Monroe was kind of in slow motion right there.
Yeah.
Dropped the ball and just kind of looking around to see who was going to make the play and allowed the Neville coverage team to get down there and make the play. So good job by the coverage team in Neville and defense coming out with 7:42 left. Get the ball back to the offense and let's see what happens.
Now the Rebels with 4 wide receivers and a lone running back beside Bell in the backfield, and they've got him. They've got Pleasant in the backfield. Is that Woods back in there? It is. It's Woods and Kendall January. Loss of about 3 on the play, and it's going to be 2nd down and 13 for the Rebels.
Yeah, good job there by the defensive line, just busting through and making the play.
Rebels reeling here as we get deeper into this football game. Bell brings Edmondson across the formation. He's going to roll out, try to throw it to his right. That ball is almost caught by Federico. It looked like it was about to be overthrown, but Federico just couldn't come up with it. That would have been a nice gain for the Rebels, but falls incomplete, and it's 3rd and 13 now facing West Monroe.
Yeah, it looked like Dubose just kind of stopped his feet just a little too soon and jumped, and the ball just went over the top of him. Out of his reach. It looked like it was going to be an interception, and it was a good throw by the West Monroe quarterback.
Clock stopped with 7:03 to go in this football game. Try to throw the screen, and that was just read so well. I think that was Griffin McGee that came in there and blew it up. Sanders was trying to block him.
Yeah, and it looked like he got away with a hold or a clip right there on Griffin.
Yeah, Griffin was wanting a flag,
yeah.
But here with under 7 minutes to go, they're going to send the punt team back out. I mean, they just can't give it back to Neville
and that's
right there.
That's what I was talking about. If you can get ahead of West Monroe, you get them out of what they're comfortable doing, and that's running the football, using clock, and the long drives. It makes it difficult on them.
Still punting from this deep. You got to go punt safe here.
Yep, no doubt
they've
about
tried one earlier. It didn't work, but Edmondson is set to punt it away from around his own 7-yard line. That's Menzina sitting at his 46. Edmondson punts this one away. Menzina's going to let it go, stay away from it. It's going to take a West Monroe bounce. Nice West Monroe bounce. It's still bounding. It's going to take a while for a Rebel to touch it down, and they do. It's going to be down at the 21-yard line of Neville. And they'll take over 1st and 10. 6 minutes and 45 seconds away from hopefully sealing a victory against the Rebels, the first one since 1995 and the first one in the last, I believe, 11 meetings.
Yeah. This will be a huge win for the Tigers against a great program of West Monroe, obviously, especially what they've done here since, the mid to late 90s. It's been pretty incredible. A great
Most
program
definitely.
and a very good football team tonight. Neville so far has just had more will to win, and they've dominated the line of scrimmage. That's basically what it's come down to, especially on offense.
Definitely have. The defense has given the offense plenty of opportunities, and they've taken advantage of them. Miss Batterford hands it to A.J., dives into the middle, and gain a couple on that play, and it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Tigers. Tigers with a 3-touchdown lead, and the clock, has been their friend. I mean, this game plan has really just suited this Neville team. They were kind of up against it. People were questioning after that St. Thomas More, which is crazy.
But at 500 and something yards of offense.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm not surprised right here tonight, and we beat a great Ruston team. We beat a great Washita team. We beat a very good 3A team in Gina, and we scored, I believe 28 points or more against those guys, and then obviously took St. Thomas More down to the wire and has done a great job tonight.
The Tigers take a timeout on the field here as they let the clock run down. And actually, this is the 6-minute. This is the hydration timeout. So we're going to take a 30-second timeout here. 30-second timeout. It's the hydration timeout here. 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Tigers lead the Rebels 28-7. We'll be right back here on the Neville Network and Sunny 98.3.
Let Tenori's Own Louisville help you with your special gift needs. Offering a wide variety of products to make any Tiger happy. Go visit Tenori's, located at 801 Louisville Avenue, or give them a call at 318-325-4100. That's Tenori's on Louisville.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
And we're back here on the Neville Network. I was looking for my statistician, Jay Traylor, who's been doing a great job here to come in here and update me on his stats. But now that he's sitting in the press box when it started raining, he must have taken his earbuds out.
We got him, and then we got a great spotter up here between us.
Yes.
And my daughter, Landry Lane.
She's done a great job.
The rain pushed her in here, but we appreciate her presence. She's brought us good luck here in the
She definitely has. She definitely has. You might be stuck in here for the rest of the season. All right, 2nd down and a short 8 or a long 7, however you want to look at it. Batterford back in there. Going to hand this one off to A.J. Allen. He's finding a little bit of room. He's got a 1st down as he crosses the 30 to the 34-yard line. Just adding to his stats, the Tigers are over 260 yards rushing for the night. About 250 of those, about 225 of those are from A.J. Allen. As we'll try to we'll definitely have stats for you at the end of this football game. They're going to move the chains on is there a flag on the other side? For some reason I haven't seen a yellow flag on the ground. I don't know if it's the glare over there or what. They're holding the chains here. Let's see what the call is. They're talking about it.
I didn't see a flag come down, but the white hat ran over there talking to the official right after the play.
That's from the far. It's a sideline infraction against West Monroe. That's their second. That should be
5 yards.
A 5-yarder at the attacked onto the end.
Rough night for the Rebs so far.
Definitely has. We got another 1st down nonetheless. That's another Sonic drive-in on North 18th 1st down. Ball's placed at the Neville 39-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Tigers, and the clock is running as we approach 5.5 minutes to go in this football game. And off to A.J. Follows Big Will. He makes a cut. He's got room. He's across the 50, and he's just going to fall down at around the 46-yard line. And you know, I see what they're doing. They're getting extra plays and making sure, number one, they're going to be going for the ball, trying to strip the ball. Number two, stay in bounds. And A.J. Allen, almost like a little tip of the cap as he comes off after a heck of a night. We'll get some final numbers from A.J. for you right there. That's Gibson in to replace him in the backfield.
Stuart, you're entering into the 4-minute offense, which is something that you practice. And you work on running with two hands on the ball, protecting the ball, and getting down.
Going to hand this off to Gibson. He's got running room. Gain of about 3 as he crosses the 45 to the 43-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd down and 7. Let's see if we can't get Jay Traylor over here. Jay. Anyway, we're going to get Jay. We're going to get those final stats from A.J. It might be his night is done. Trying to get those stats, and Jay's been efforting him all night. Just hit this. There we go. And there's a wide snap. Batterford's going to have to run it himself, and he's going to get a yard. And that's going to be about it. So the Tigers at 281 yards of total offense, 279 coming on the ground. A.J., 31 carries for 256 and 4 touchdowns. Not a bad line. Not a bad line. I think in all the years I played football, I guarantee you I never rushed for 256 yards.
Get the man.
Compile.
Get the man some Gatorade.
I might have not have stolen that many yards and bases or ran that many yards and bases in the baseball. But anyway, he's eclipsed the 1,000-yard mark on the season, and we're just in week 5. 3rd down and 5 here. Going to hand this off to Gibson, and he's going to be brought down after a loss of a couple. The clock still running, though, as we're approaching 3 minutes to go in this football game. The Tigers probably going to let this run all the way down and maybe even take a delay a game or a timeout as they lead the Rebels 28-7. And Robert, you know, we came into this game, and I really expected the Tigers to play well coming off of that loss. They had something to prove. And it was going to be one way or the other. Are they going to lay down and, you know, kind of feel sorry for themselves, or are they going to come out and make a statement? And I believe it was the latter.
Correct. And Neville's defense matches up very well against this type of scheme that West Monroe runs. So great job by the Tigers, and obviously it was the A.J. Allen show on offense. Good to see them move the ball against a very, very good, talented West Monroe defense.
All right, we're going to take a timeout on the field, but we're going to keep it here. There is a timeout on the field as they let the play clock go all the way down, and we'll catch up on some stats. A score from maybe of interest, I believe that score from down south. Ruston went to take on St. Thomas More, and they were up 44-14. They still are in the 4th quarter. So the Bearcats it's going to help us out in some power points there.
Yes.
Even though St. Thomas More might be facing its 3rd loss of the year. But as you see Coach Gregory and Coach Tannehill talking to their special teams unit right there and what they're trying to accomplish. And what was a packed house here early, especially across the way, has dwindled. And stranger things have happened, but the Tigers preparing to finally break the schneid against the Rebels. And you talk about a streak, the Neville streak since 95, Ouachita and Ruston streak are since about 91. Since they haven't won since 91. So as we give the iPad back to Jay Traylor. Thanks, Jay. Man, he did step up and has really helped us out, done a great job on the stats for us here. You see the Tigers ready to punt this football away. There's Chandler Pettis waiting for the football around his own 45-yard line. Sanders back to receive for the Rebels. Punt is away. They're going to punt it away from Sanders. This punt's going to go out of bounds at around the 22, 23-yard line. They're going to walk it up to the 25-yard line, and that's where the Rebels will take over 1st and 10. So there's a flag on the play. It's right here on the near sideline. I do see that one. As we're going to have to come back. That's against the Tigers. We're going to have to repunt this.
Yeah, we've had a tough time lining up tonight. We've had.
All right, my bad. Ouachita beat them in 95. Thanks, Ryan Nelson.
Okay, there we go.
Didn't know you were still around back then. But either way, the Rebels have had one heck of a streak.
Yeah.
Actually went to the Dome in 95, the Lions did.
Yeah,
Came up a little short.
That was a good football team.
Yeah, they were. So I guess the Rebels are going to choose to take the 5 yards from the end of the play, and now the ball is placed on the 30. And that's where the Rebels will take over. Tiger defense has been the story. A.J. Allen is the highlights, but the Tiger defense has been the story.
No doubt about it.
We might have a big group of guys on the Origin Bank Players of the Week this week. The backup quarterback in there for the Rebels as they pitch it to number 36. He's got a lot of running room. That's Kevin Wells. Actually, that's 35. Caden Willis, the freshman. The new quarterback is Lytton Arledge, another freshman. And the Rebels have subbed in. Yep. And what a nice gain there on first down of about 21 actually, as it's across the 50 to the Neville 49. Arledge under center. I'm going to toss this one to the freshman. That's Willis. He's got a gain of about 4. Tiger defense still out there, as I believe they're going to – Hinton Roberts is going to get spelled. Replacing him, number 32, Breland Robinson. About a minute and 10 to go before this one's in the books. They hand this off to the fullback. That's number 38, Case Martin.
Yeah, it looks like the whole backfield is. I believe it's all freshmen. Yeah, it's just
it might be
good quality reps, and that's the thing about West Monroe. They don't miss much as far as talent-wise, even in the freshman class. These are some big kids and good-looking kids.
You see the Tigers as they're starting to celebrate on the sidelines. They feel this one coming to a close. This might be the last play of the football game. There's the toss to Willis. He's going to be down around the 40-yard line, about a yard short of the first down. We're under 30 seconds to go. They swap out a few players, but it doesn't look like the Rebels are in too much of a hurry, and they're going to line up at the 50. And, folks, that's going to be the ball game.
Yeah, we got that's it, 20 seconds.
20 seconds,
yep.
And this one's over.
Clock. That's right.
Neville's going to win this one 28-7 over the West Monroe Rebels. A great comeback win for the Tigers after the Week 4 loss, and they celebrate at midfield, and now they douse Coach Tannehill with some cold water, and the jungle down at the end is ready to get onto the field. And man,
hey, look, I hope these seniors and the rest of the football team know how important this win is for the Tiger Nation. Obviously, we talked about the history before the game. The last 20 years has been tough for the Tigers against this matchup. So to get a win and end the streak is a wonderful, wonderful thing to see for the Tigers against a very, very good West Monroe football team. So great win. This is going to boost us into district play. and hopefully we can continue on into the playoffs.
As we await our post-game interview with the victorious head football coach down on the sidelines, as you see the students ready to get onto the field, and the Tigers are trying to get down there to do the alma mater. They take care of business here. They beat the Rebels 28-7, and I'm looking for our sideline reporter, Jason Ewing. I think he's around there somewhere. Coach Tannehill still offering some post-game congratulations. I see him. Jason's around the 40. And our man Trey is following him around. And there's Coach Tannehill. And let's toss it down to Jason, who's got a victorious Coach Tannehill. We got it just a second as there's a little congratulations going there on the field. And while we do this, an emotional Coach Tannehill. I believe that's his father down there with him. And after a stressful week, the Tiger faithful, it can be tough at times. One chink in the armor and everything's going. But to be the coach to get this monkey off of Neville's back has got to mean something. And I think Jason Ewing has got Coach Tannehill down around the 40-yard line. Jason, take it away.
Coach, breakfast's going to taste a little better in the morning, isn't it? 1995 since the Tigers have beaten West Monroe. Gutsy performance from the defense and an even guttier performance from the backup quarterback, Brooks Angelo.
Man, you can't ask for more than out of a backup. I mean, he's done everything we've asked him to do. He's prepared himself for this situation. He did an outstanding job. But I'm going to tell you what, hats off to our O-line. They controlled the line of scrimmage for 4 quarters, and they were outstanding. And then anytime you have A.J. Allen in the backfield, it just makes everybody a whole lot fun.
A.J. with 33 carries for 289 yards on the night. Another 4 touchdowns, another stellar performance. Coach, it's been a long time. What do we celebrate?
We're going to have a good time tonight, I tell you that. I'm just so proud of, everything that went on tonight. I mean, I can't say enough about our kids and the way they prepared themselves from last spring to now. I mean, it's just, I'm just so happy with them. I mean, I'm proud of those guys, and I know they're excited too.
Coach, maybe next time we can call a rain off for West Monroe?
Maybe so. Hey, that's the Coach Burge and our offensive staff and Coach Collins, our defensive staff, man, can't call it any better than they call it tonight.
All right, great job, Jason, and great job. Congratulations, Coach Tannehill.
Yes.
It's a big win.
Yes.
Maybe one of the biggest wins in his 2-year career here. I mean, I would assume.
No doubt about it.
There's a lot of people that maybe started to write off the Tigers, and they made a statement here tonight.
Yeah.
The defense came to play. The offense did what they were trying to do. Let's go over some stats here as we are in the Martinez Chiropractic post-game report. Total offense for West Monroe, 91 yards. Neville, impressive. 282. The Rebels were 6 of 12 passing for 25 yards. The Tigers were 1 of 4 for 2 yards. Rushing, West Monroe rushed it 33 times for 66 yards. The Tigers 40 times for 280. All right. A.J. Allen, 31 carries, 256, and 4 touchdowns. And A.J.'s might win another offensive player of the game. We will see. I'm leaning to Brooks Anzalone.
I know.
And who came in, because it seems that this is commonplace for A.J., 31 and 256. But a lot more carries here tonight. Brooks Anzalone finished 4 carries for, I think he had more than that. Well, he got sacked a couple times that brought him down for 15 yards and no touchdowns. Michael Bell was 5 of 9 through the air for 26 yards. Rayshawn Pleasant led the Rebels with 14 carries for 48 yards. No touchdowns from the Rebel offense. The only touchdown was the fumble recovery, scoop and score there on the first offensive play of the game for Neville. And I just can't say enough about the Tigers, their performance here tonight. They win 28-7 over the West Monroe Rebels.
Yeah, Stuart, it was complete domination tonight by the Tigers. Like you said, West Monroe scored on the first defensive play that they had on a scoop and score. And other than that, Neville's defense shut down the West Monroe offense, and A.J. Allen pretty much ran wild on the Rebel defense. So great victory gets us back on track as we enter district play, and a huge win for this Neville program. I mean, we can't say it enough. Again, I can't tell you, I had the opportunity to play West Monroe as a freshman and sophomore, and lost pretty big to them back then. That was in '99 and 2000, and so it's great that the Tigers have finally tasted victory against the Rebels. So hopefully we can keep that going.
Well, they definitely did that. They win tonight, 28-7. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in to the Neville Network and also listening in on Sunny 98.3. So we have Frank Nettles did chime in. It wasn't 95. The Tigers won in 95. It was 96 when Ouachita went to the Dome. But either way, a good win here. It's been a while since we've beaten these guys, and we'll definitely take this evening to celebrate it, and then they'll move on to next week as homecoming awaits us. Franklin Parish comes to Bill Ruple next Friday night. Don't forget to check us out on the network Wednesday night at 6:30 as we'll have the Tiger Talk show with Coach Jeff Tannehill live from Melvin's Restaurant. We'll check in on these highlights as well as preview next week's game. But Tigers win 28-7 for our whole crew here on the Neville Network. We had Davis Shelby on the camera, Brian Birch on the camera, my man Trey on the sidelines, Jason Ewing, our sideline reporter, Will Anders running the board for us here. So DJ Worm back in the studio at Sunday 98.5. Thank you. As well as Jay Traylor on the stats and Brett Estes for filling in for William Nacho Albergamo doing the replays and such for us. For my cohort Robert Lane, I'm Stuart Shelby saying good night from Bill Ruple Stadium. Tigers win this one 28-7. We'll see you next Friday night from Bill Ruple Stadium. Good night, everybody.